And
Get
I'm
it,
unmuting
Tiny Grigum.
myself. Yes, I'm fixing it. I am aware of the tiny
Alright.
Grigum.
Hello, lovely
It's
peoples.
because it used to be
Hi.
that slot was just like stupidly oversized, and so I had to shrink it down, and now I have to undo half of what I've done.
Hey there.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to. Oh my God, it's Sunday.
Hmm.
I'm very tired and awake. But hey, welcome to the bonus roll, Second Side Agency. We are live. Can someone start the introductions while I figure out how to fix Tiny Grigum?
Okay. I am Merle. I play Rail. He is a cleric. He is extremely well dressed. He is also a spy for the Demir, but for the moment he's an Orzhov.
I
And that's
play
about that.
I play Ingrid Corvidae. She's a Golgari shaman. Right now she's in her own home city in Roma and looking forward to us getting out of here maybe and going to an event later. We'll see.
So, hello. This lovely voice belongs to Demage. I play Grigum, the Slesnia Conclave Drunken Master Monk Goblin. It's like, boy, I sure screwed that up. But, like, yeah, at this point, he's just going with everyone and helping out a cousin.
Hi there. I'm Halo Cat. I'm playing the new Izzet dude. Normal human, very dapper and polite, but they don't know much about me yet. So you guys don't know much about me yet.
Well, you know what is wonderful for learning about people? Sirenscape. Because they're providing this background music that's super creepy and is also a harbinger of crawling through a dungeon. Because we have a
Oh,
dungeon
no.
crawl episode. That's
Oh,
right.
no.
Woo.
That's right. After
Yeah.
how many episodes has it been since we've had a combat?
At least several.
Well, at least
I mean,
one.
so far we know of that you don't drink too much when you're at a tavern and you're good at making paperwork on the fly. That's really about all we know.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'll introduce myself more as we go. You know,
Oh,
it's just been, learning.
I didn't anticipate a lot of introductions. I mostly anticipated screaming and running.
That's the best way to bond. So it's okay.
Okay, so let's get a couple more announcements out of the way real quick. As you can see, we are short a few players. That is because 1, it is finals, and 2, it is Easter. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, happy half-price candy day. I don't have a lot to do. Yeah. The background music, as mentioned, is by Sirenscape. I am continuing to work on our Patreon. It is technically live. You can technically sign up to it and start giving us money at patreon.com/thebonusroll. But if you do, there's nothing there yet. So I can't deliver on the promises that are made by the tiers, except for, reading your name at the end of an episode. We also have a Ko-Fi account if you want to, give us tips. I really need to update the main page with links to those. That is just one thing on the pile of things that I need to do. Okay. I can't think of anything else to delay this, so, did anyone have anything they wanted to talk about, Rep, or anything like that? I know we normally do that on, Chat and Chill, but I'm still
Yes, we
trying
had
to
our
buy time.
catch up in what's going on summary.
Oh, right, yeah. What do I want to give away to you guys today? You know what? I'm going to go with this nice and easy. For a point of inspiration, who wants to give me the best retelling of where we are that they can?
The best or the funniest?
I will take anything.
Well, upending this bottle of whiskey, I'll just simply say, I'm happy to be here.
Okay, so a recap of last episode. So if it's not obvious, I'm pretty new. This is my second game currently. So essentially, because I know nothing about what happened beforehand until last episode, the group got to a bar down in the Golgari area after they went bar hopping for a little while. They went back and forth, getting stuff, getting their dromids, and then coming over there. They met myself and another Izzet goblin who I don't remember the name, but
Grigum's cousin.
Yes, it's Grigum's cousin. They are very. They're goblins. They're very they're
Prolific.
kin, and yeah, that's the word. And as they were, just reuniting and just talking about, their adventures and things they've done, I just stood there for a little bit because I didn't know what they were talking about because I don't understand them, and then I didn't know these people, so I just chilled there. Eventually, Ziziva's character's name, I did not think I picked it up, but
Ingrid?
yeah, Ingrid. But I'm saying in character, I did not pick that up. I did not really pick up anyone's name.
As long as you
because
don't
you
call her
guys are
Little Golgari Girl, it should be fine.
All right, so I will not call her that.
Hey, that was a Terry and Darrington reference.
Yeah, Ingrid went up to the bar and purchased 5 gallons of their ale for whatever reason, and we just kind of chilled, drinking there for a little bit, until some strange Gorgon came that they all know, but I do not. So, again, what was her name?
Choso.
So,
Choso. She seemed very nice.
C-H-O-S-O.
C-H-O-S-O. Choso. Yeah. She seemed very nice, especially to Ingrid. But I do not necessarily trust Golgari and, Gorgons in general, so I didn't even look her direction just for my safety.
Racist.
Specious.
And I don't want to be petrified. So I had good reason.
I took that off of my chair.
We drank a little more, and then eventually went back to Ingrid's family's manor, correct?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's one way to refer to it.
Right?
I'm just coming along for the ride. Anyway, they recapped some stuff that happened in the past that I just didn't know about. I just stood there for. Ingrid had her nice reunion. We stayed the night, woke up in the morning, and then we ate breakfast. And then we headed off to what I was trying to do as my Izzet self. We were trying to find a old lab and
Storage
try to
facility.
a storage facility, and we were trying to gain just make sure all of the equipment were properly deactivated and anything else that and cause problems. We were going to detain all that, make sure everything was fine. We got to an area of a Golgari rot farm called, that was Thorap.
The Thoreau level leads to the Omarona Rot Farm, but the Rot Farm itself is referred to as the Omarona Rot Farm.
The Omarona Rot Farm. We got there, and there was a large gate that had been torn off its hinges with claw marks all around it, coming from, I believe, the outside.
Yeah.
it was the lab door itself.
The lab door itself.
Yep.
1.5-inch wide claw marks in the metal.
There's certain things that happen consistently in this group. One is getting attacked in abandoned labs. And 2 is having horrible things happen after or at dinner parties.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have not accepted the offer to play. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we basically got to the lab. As we got there, we walked and got to see lots of other Golgari members doing their things, carrying corpses and fungus creatures and trolls, doing all their Golgari things.
Feeding the masses and helping Ravnica, you mean?
Sure, whatever you say.
That's one way of putting it.
Ooh,
But yeah, I
that's
believe that
rolling
is
good
where we
tonight.
ended off. There's lots of mist around too, and like
Oh, yeah.
fog, Golgari stuff. We were warned about not messing with any plant life or bugs, for safety reasons by Ingrid. I do believe that one of us, I don't remember who, went into the mist and then appeared and like looked really confused, and something happened.
Yeah,
And
Luger
they
got
came back out.
lost.
Yeah, Lear got lost, which was not fun. But I believe that's essentially all that happened.
Yeah, that was definitely worth a inspiration point. So, good
Well,
news,
I
guys.
appreciate it.
I'm doing test rolls. I just rolled my two d20s, and I just rolled two 20s.
Oh no.
Well,
Owned.
I rolled 3d20s and I got a 20 and then like a 6 and a 3. So,
I'm hot today.
no, this is Bizarro
Okay.
Universe. You're the one that's supposed to roll two 20s. What? Hey, look at something's
So-
wrong.
Yeah.
So, like, don't rely on Grigum. I got a 5 and a 6.
Don't pre-roll. I mean,
Well-
I have bad enough luck already. I don't tempt the fates.
Okay,
That's fair.
so, as was described, we last left off with y'all having traversed through the Corpse Grove and a mysterious underground forest, it seems, filled with this strange, cold, clinging mist. Y'all came to the entrance to an old Izzet storage facility, the door to which has been completely ripped off of its hinges and cast to the side. Inch and a half wide claw marks gouged deep into the metal, and the mist from outside is slowly seeping into the open entryway. Lugar looks and says, so, yeah, so here's, okay, so, oh god, do we really have to do this?
Well, that's what we're here for.
Ugh.
We'll handle it. Don't worry.
We don't have to do it. I mean, there's always the option of fleeing.
He
Well, yes, but
turns
let's
and-
leave that as a plan B.
He turns and looks at the forest, and the mist is like, that doesn't seem like the best option either. Huh.
Look. Remember what I told you. We are a troubleshooting crew. We got you covered. He's like,
Oh. That makes a lot more sense than drink the hard liquor first.
oh no, no, that's definitely on the pipe here. Like, here, you want to
Yes.
share? He's like, yeah.
No, I think, do we want to scout or do we want to make a fallback point? Or do we want to just all go in?
Luger kind of looks at the sheet, like the documents he's carrying with him. It's like, well, we're gonna have to go in eventually because there's like some metal ore that we need to get samples of, and some crystals that we need to get samples of, and then we're supposed to grab anything useful that we can find in there.
All right then. He's like, I'm all
Hermes
for
can
just
do a
heading
little
on
bit
it.
of scouting, but
Oh, I could always head in. He's like,
I was just thinking we learned that dome spell for Grickham Safari, but then I wouldn't be able to go inside, but we could block the door where nothing could go in or out.
So
That's probably, we should probably just all go in, right?
it's
that
just a
sounded an
lab.
awful lot like Ingrid volunteering to stay behind.
Look, it's just a lab. How big could it be? He's like,
And with that,
we show the map.
oh good, I did leave out the right one. Damn, I put it too high up. They can't see the doorway.
No, I see it.
Oh no, on the
Well,
stream.
Can't like put our
They can't.
tokens
Oh,
outside the
okay.
doorway.
Yeah. So, peering through the entryway, you can see that one, it is stupid dark. Even those with dark vision have trouble seeing more than a couple feet ahead.
Do you have torches with us because of the rot grubs?
And then the rest of my sentence was going to be, just inside the doorway, a small mushroom has already started to grow. The fog that washes over it from outside, causing it to sort of writhe around on the floor as it swells.
Brigham is just going to poke it with his staff. He's like,
It literally
I
just
should probably
wobbles
nature
as you
check out
poke it.
before you do that. Huh?
If you want to make a nature check on it, go ahead.
$23.
It looks like a ordinary mushroom of that you would see growing in the rot farm, but the mist seems to be having a stronger effect on it than you typically see happening.
well, if I had to guess, it probably is because it grew up in harsher conditions, so it's already sturdy enough as it is. So being exposed to the mist outside has, I guess, given a stronger reaction to it because it wasn't raised up. I have nature trained as well.
So as you
This one
enter,
seems very sturdy.
the more of the main hallway becomes visible. You see two large iron figures towards the back end. Heavy metal gauntlets braced against wooden limbs. They stand not completely blocking the space, but covering a good portion of the space.
Right. I was like,
Can I have everyone please drag their tokens onto the map if they are entering the dungeon?
I'll make
Before
room
I
for
walk
everyone else coming out.
in the door, I'm gonna put on armor of Agathis.
Okay.
I before we walk in the door, I'm also going to cast light on like my Izzet gauntlet.
Okay.
What in the frick frack is that?
That is a generic token I created a while ago that I repurposed for I can't talk anymore. Great. For Frizz until we can get a actual character portrait generation, whatever, done. I need to reorganize the camera feeds. We have one that's slightly off lap.
Be at the mushroom since I was examining it.
Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, Luger, he's an NPC and a
I'll just have to
non-combatant. I feel like we're missing someone. But we're
Yeah.
not. I'm just... Is it weird to say I'm missing having Fairdeer?
Oh, I miss Fairdeer too. Maybe that's why I'm wearing cement colors today.
Alright. The massive iron and wood figures don't seem to react to your presence.
Is there any chance I can roll like investigation or something because these are like they look Izzet, right?
Yeah.
Like something I could have seen before.
Yeah, make a history roll for me.
Do what?
History?
History, of course. I get +2 to that, and that is a 5 total.
5? Well,
Boy, how it sure is handy to have someone that works with the Izzet in an Izzet factory.
Yeah.
This is true.
save that reroll for when you need it, though.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely saving that.
They look to be some sort of protective system. Maybe wow, I can't talk. Antiquated?
Antiquated?
Thank you. Antiquated.
Sorry, antiquated. Took me
Antiquated,
a
thank
second.
you. Good lord, I'm tired. I'm tired and
You
hungry.
guys should you guys should keep your guild symbols out in case, like, security stuff scans them. Last time I accidentally ended up in an Izzet place, I had to use magic to fake one and turned into a 12-year-old. So
Oh,
y'all should
right.
definitely keep your badges out.
I forgot about that.
Well, like
You also summoned a
I was going-
unicorn.
I
That
was
was a
going
different
to.
time.
I was going to keep the fact that we kind of broke into an Izzet place, on not like something we just throw about casually in front
We
of people.
ended up in.
We purposely strode right into it. And it's like, whether or
No.
not we found out later it was Izzet property, it was another matter altogether. It's like,
I mean, there was a doorway that got blasted open by Reeve.
Speaking of doorways, can I look around to see if there's like claw marks anywhere around here?
Yeah, go ahead and make me just a perception check.
All right. That is a, let's see, 16 plus 5. That is a 21.
21? Oh, hey.
Yep.
Man, you are swinging today. 5 and 21.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
You see, like, there are a number of claw gouges on the metal walls heading deeper in, as well as a few on the figures that are standing in the hallway.
Okay. Is there any like reasonable like dust or anything on the figures? Like, can I tell if they've moved at all recently?
There's no dust on them at all. And
Okay,
while
cool.
it's not thickly caked in here, there is a layer of stuff has not been piling up, but what's the word I'm thinking of? Accumulating.
Okay. So these creatures that broke in here don't seem to have. They seem to have gotten past these large constructs.
As you
Reasonably
walk,
without too much of a fight.
as you look at the constructs, a few of like the gouges, the metal kind of softens and blends and closes back up.
Oh.
Interesting.
What does?
The metal that has been gouged up,
The door frame?
no, on the Guardians.
And on the constructs.
The Guardians, okay.
So these constructs clearly have self-repairing mechanisms in them. So that is something to be wary of.
That is.
So, I mean, best case is you just, show them you're a valid Izzet, and second best case is you deactivate them with your Izzet technology, and third best case is we focus on one at a time, right?
Sure.
we'll
Yeah.
disable it with Selesnya technology.
I would like to just move up a little bit, like just creep up like 10 feet.
As you
just
approach, both of
not
their
in a
heads,
threatening way.
both of their heads lift up and zero in on you as you pass the column.
Okay. I'm gonna lift up my gauntlet, which has the Izzet insignia on it, and then shout, Feodor Temviz, here to inspect the laboratory. Is there any response?
They just impassively seem to watch you.
Okay. That's what I figured.
It work?
I don't think so.
Well, they haven't tried to eat us yet.
No, I don't think they would do that sort of stuff. Hopefully.
You never know.
My guild is too chaotic for this. They could eat us.
Doesn't seem like it would help much, would it? I don't know how constructs work.
I guess the best way I could explain it is they are similar to the undead of your guild. They do what they are told, when they are told to, how they are told to, with scary, like, consequences.
And what have they been told to do?
From the looks of it, it seems they have been told to keep people out from going past the section. Clearly, the column is the range of their detecting, so they have at least 15 feet of before they notice. They might have more, but they only gave sudden movements when I passed this column. That could be perhaps to limited frequency in the detecting mechanisms, but you can see he's like nervously kind of like fiddling with his hands and like kind of reasonably uncomfortable, mainly because like I don't know what these are. I'm going to be honest.
They had
I've
scratch
seen
marks and they're healing. That means whatever broke in just recently passed by, right?
yes, which means that they may not have a great movement, which means we could just bypass them with the risk of taking a blow to the side, which is not what I would prefer to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attempt to ritually cast Unseen Servant.
As you start casting, their eyes start to glow a violet purple black, and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Well, shit.
Cool.
First roll of the game.
So, like, Griggum is just going to shout, "Heads up!" Ooh, not bad at all. Look.
Well, first off, that's not a very good roll. Secondly, could I get a token for Hermes?
Oh, I do not have a token set up for Hermes yet. 1 second.
Okay.
What do I have that I can use as a...
Do you mean to draw a token? I made some pretty good goblins for Roadwings game. Zizva.
I guess I need to do Watcher's initiative too. It seems like the cut time of.
I'm
I should
assuming
probably
he
do
is
that.
under your cloak still?
Yes.
Hold on. Character, Hermes. And the player journal of Meryl. Can be edited and controlled by Meryl.
I'm guessing Lugar is just hanging
Lugar
back
is a non-combatant and is hiding.
Yeah, no.
Just want to make sure he doesn't like run into the mist, though.
Okay, this is a temporary. Oh, sorry, Meryl. I set up a temporary
Yes.
token for Hermes. You will need to drag it from your journal to the battlefield.
I see it.
All right. Sorry to interrupt you, Griggum. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I wanted to make sure I knew where he was. Like, partly to be, I need to be protective, and part of it is, hey, check this out.
Oh, right. Hold on. I need to edit that a little because Fairdeer's not here. I did not take that into calculations. Hide
Oh.
character. Oh. That's
Oh.
fine. That's fine.
It's magic.
That is not how I expected a blank token to look.
Well, I didn't say blank. I said temporary.
Right.
Wow, these things rolled for shit on their initiative. Okay, Ingrid, what was your initiative roll?
17 for me and 14 for Watcher.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I forgot Hermes gets his own initiative.
God. Hold on.
Hermes has a significantly higher initiative than Rail does.
Okay. Man, I need to be able to add creatures and stuff to this on the fly. Okay, what was Ingrid's roll again?
17?
And Watchers?
18.
Okay, I just heard teen. both times.
17 and 14.
17 and 14. All right, Grigum, what was your initiative roll?
I typed it out as 18.
18. Rail, what did you roll for your initiative?
Rail's initiative is 10. Hermes' initiative is 17.
Okay. Frizz, what's your initiative?
23.
God damn. And Ivana rolls 16. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, maybe we get to see Mavana in action.
You've seen her decapitate
seen
someone
her,
before.
yeah. She has kicked
Yeah,
some
well,
ass in the
wait.
past.
Wait, no, that you weren't there for that. All right.
No.
All right. So, Frizz, you're the fastest. You go first.
Yep. I'm just gonna let everyone I'm gonna yell over. Try to stay behind this pillar. They may not attack us. I do not know for sure. I am going to try to subdue at least one of them temporarily and try to. Which by that I mean one on the left. I'm going to cast heat metal on it.
The one on the left. Your left or my left?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. They're both the same.
Yeah, I would say. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This one.
Which one would be a good representation of heat metal? That one looks like heat waves.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh dear.
You are now concentrating on heat metal.
Do what?
You're now concentrating on heat metal.
Okay, cool. I rolled and that was 13 damage.
Nice. 13 damage. Fire.
And that'll be all for me.
Alright, you see the metal of its plate helm and its chest start to glow faintly, wisps of smoke coming off of the wood underneath it. Alright, so let's see here. If I missed your familiars, forgive me. Grigum, I believe you're up.
Yep. Figured it'd be easier for me just to put my what is it? My
Key
key
points?
points there. Yeah, like that. It's so we were told stay back here, don't do anything.
Not by me.
Right, I'm talking to the one who told us this.
Yeah, try to stay back. If you can hit it from range, that should be fine. If they have self-defense protocols, then we can hopefully stop them. Stay back.
And it's I'm looking around my stuff and I'm like, well, I got some darts. And I just move over to, I guess, here. It's just start just chucking them at this one.
All right.
So I get 2 attacks, so I'm gonna throw 2 darts.
Makes
grab
sense. They don't have the
Well, it's
loading
not-
property for some reason.
Oh, you're
Darts?
throwing. That's right.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, because
You throw them.
yeah, they're throwing weapons. Okay, that. Let me do the math real quick here. And
It's okay. I'm just coughing a lot because I have very dry throat. I don't have anything that anyone needs to worry about.
so 26 and 23.
To hit?
Yes, to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I need to double check something right quick. He's like, of course, it's not going to be in actions. It's going to be in features. He's like, okay, so it's only there. He's like, but yeah, it's going to do 6 and 5 damage each. He's like, and he's like,
What kind of damage?
piercing. He's like,
Okay.
no, not magical. I checked. He's like,
Alas.
and then I am going to spend 1 key point to bring up patient defense. He's like,
Alrighty. Let's see here. So it's action, bonus action, and do you have any other movement you're going to make?
no. He's like,
Alrighty. Ingrid, you and Hermes go at the same time, so I'm assuming you probably have a higher dexterity than the Raven.
Probably I have a 15.
Player take
The
priority
Raven?
anyway.
Raven only
Um,
has a 14 anyhow.
By disable, you mean hit it and try to smash it, right? That's the plan?
Sure.
Okay. The first 11 probably doesn't hit. I'm doing Eldritch Blast at the heat metal one.
Okay.
Does 18 hit?
Yeah, 18 will hit.
I don't like that.
15 damage from force damage.
15, force.
And then a 21 to hit because she's doing 2 more. And these are all with pushback. And then one that doesn't hit. So
Okay. So,
the other one does 8.
8. So how much pushback is that?
20 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20. You push it into the dark recesses of the hallway. It's actually out of visible range for y'all right now. Alright, Meryl, what does Hermes do?
How much clearance is there in the hallway over this thing?
They are about 12 feet tall. The hallway is 15 feet tall.
Okay. So Hermes is going to... Hang on, these are... Okay. The pattern on the floor is slightly messing with my ability to determine distances. So how long a reach does it look like that thing has? Like if he were to fly over here...
Ping that area again.
That's 10 feet away from it, right?
It would be reasonable to assume that it would be outside of that thing's range. It doesn't look like it has exceptionally long arms.
Okay, so Hermes is, in that case, going to fly over here, and then from there to here.
Okay.
Which is within his flight range.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to imitate Rael's voice, shouting out, "Here, here!" in
Okay.
an attempt to distract it.
So go ahead and make Hermes movement. And Hermes can see what's in the farther part of the area.
Uh-oh. Glad I didn't put him in the other place I was thinking of putting him.
Alright.
Flying as high up as he can get.
Yep.
Right up at the roof of the
Like
passageway.
at the top. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see here. Initiative past 16 is Mavana. She is going to move to the front and take the defensive stance, lifting her shield up in front of her and drawing her sword. It is Watcher's turn.
Watcher is staying with me right now because the people that probably need healing the most are all right here.
Okay. Rail, you're up.
Alright, Rail is going to... let's see. The one closest to us, that hasn't taken any damage yet, has it?
Nope.
How do we look there? 25 feet away. Alright, he's just gonna go with a simple thing and cast Shillelagh as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Produce Flame as a full action. That is a ranged attack.
Okay.
Ranged spell attack, rather.
Yeah.
That's a natural 1.
Nope. The fire just kind of streaks by, and you hear like a panicked and upset sound from Hermes as you almost hit him.
Sorry!
Getting used to each other.
Yep.
Alright. So
Nobody's in the mood for fried chicken.
it's the Shield Guardian's turn. It has to make a concentration check. Oh, wait, no, it can't drop its armor anyway. So it just automatically takes the damage.
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and roll the damage.
That is a 6 and 8. That is a 14.
14. And it has disadvantage. Okay. Let's see here now.
Thought the damage doesn't happen again until he uses a bonus action.
I can't remember.
But the disadvantage and stuff works.
Let's break combat for a minute so I can look stuff up.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
Am I the only one hearing 2 soundtracks going at the same time?
No, you have 2 soundtracks going at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a bonus action to cause the damage again.
Okay.
I remember it being a lot like Hex.
Alright. So,
We'll just save that number.
yeah, I'll just remind me of that on your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's see here now. What is this thing's intelligence? It's not that smart. Okay. It will take a full movement, so that's 5. Damn it. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see here now. And let's see here. Does not have that, so yeah, that'll be its turn as it lumbers past the columns. It looms up and ahead of y'all. Let's see here.
I'm gonna look back at it. Ingrid, as he does this. Thank you.
Let's see here. This one moves forward 5, 10, and will make a its first attack against Mavana. Let's see here. That should do. That's not working for some reason. Fine. I was hoping to automate this, but
Not easy to distract, then.
yeah, no, it has an intelligence of 7. It's told to attack people that come in, not birds. That would be a natural 20.
Ooh.
Okay, so that is 46 plus 4. That's 6, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It just strolls up to Mavana and pounds a fist into her armor, like she's visibly knocked back. Or, reeled for a second.
Can we tell how rough she looks?
She looks about maybe 53 over 76. And then
That's
it
oddly
makes...
specific.
Then it makes its second attack. That would be 9 plus 7 is 16. Her AC is 21. She takes the first hit and has her shield up in time to catch the second fist. Alright, we're back up to the top of the initiative order with Frizz.
Yep. I'm going to do my bonus action first to deal that 14 fire damage.
Alrighty.
And then I am going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And there's where else I really want to move, so I'm just going to stay here. And I think that's it.
Alrighty. That seems like a good plan. Okay, next on the initiative pass is Griggum.
Griggum will power slide between your feet to get up into this the golem's face here, or at
Power
least his
slide
shins.
or goblin slide?
Yeah, the power goblin slide. Just hop up on the feet and it just starts wailing away at this thing. It's like you've seen Yoda. It's like, imagine that, like, but Jackie Chan. So 2 staff attacks, two-handed.
Crack, crack.
All right. Okay, so I got me a 20, and would that be a 15?
One of those will hit.
All right. D8 plus 4 and Fury of the Small.
This is against the heated one,
Yes, the heated one.
and I'm assuming you're avoiding hitting the metal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
So let's see. The roll would be 9 plus 9, 18.
18.
And then I am going to use patient defense again.
Okay.
Because I think at this point it's just slow and steady for these critters here.
Alright.
Because they have big, massive fists.
Yes.
You are big. That means you have big guts.
Alright. And then we move on to Ingrid's turn.
Quick technical question. Do we do movement in between things like multi-beam attacks?
You can.
Or only... Okay, so I could do like a beam and then move.
Yes.
Okay, so
Because I'm a very
I'm going-
permissive DM.
I'm going to go up 1 and do Eldritch Scattershot for the Dex 15 save.
Okay. Let's see here.
Dex 17 save, sorry.
17 save. Alright, so that is a 8 for the one with disadvantage. Oh wait, does he have disadvantage on that? No, he wouldn't. It was still an 8. Okay. Why did I think both of them had disadvantage? And then the other one is a 7. So yeah, neither of them. So 10 feet.
10 damage, 20 feet, because it's scatter shot. It's the
Okay.
melee one.
Yep, 10 damage. 10 damage. And 10 feet or 15, you said?
Neat. You said it doubled?
Yeah, 20, right?
It's 20.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
And
Alrighty.
Ingrid's going to move up and do it again.
Okay.
That uses 25 of my movement so far.
Yep. Okay. And so that's another dexterity save. Wow, why am I rolling shit? That's 2 2s in a row. Okay, those are both another 2 fails.
6 damage this time, but 20 feet.
Five, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
And I'm going to use my last 5 feet to move here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not using my bonus action this turn, I think. Let me check on actions, bonus action, but I think I don't have anything this time. Okay, nope, I'm good.
Okay. Hermes' turn then.
Out of there, Hermes.
Yeah, distraction didn't really help much. Hermes is going to fly right on back to Rail. Oh, that's a ruler. I'd say right over here. And that's
Alright.
Hermes' turn.
Okay. Ivana's turn. She is going to remain where she is. Watcher's turn.
Actually going to stay a space behind me in case he needs to heal me.
Mm-hmm.
And so he won't get smushed if something punches me.
Okay.
Very aware I'm still within 30 feet.
Rail's turn then.
Alright. What's the range on those things?
Watcher actually hold an action for a potion for like if I get hurt
Yes.
badly.
Yeah.
Good. So those things are within 60 feet. So I'm going to use... Wait, no, shoot, never mind. Changing that. Rail is going to step up, and that's ruler again. Just stand right behind Mavana, put a hand on her shoulder, and cast Cure Wounds.
Alrighty. How much does she heal?
Should I have cast it? Not yet. So, Cure Wounds. First level. She casts 1d8. Where's the d8? None of these are d8s. That's a d8. 1d8 plus 4, so 7. Better than nothing.
Alright. She heals 7.
And as a bonus action, casting Spiritual Weapon. No,
Okay.
damn it, he can't. That wasn't a cantrip. He can't
Yeah.
cast Spiritual Weapon. Apologies. It's been a
No
bit since we were in
worries.
combat.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to make sure y'all have some pretty regular combat going forward.
Yeah, so as a bonus action, he is going to attempt to hide. Given that he's hiding behind a, big, scary
Amazon
paladin
woman? Yeah.
Yep.
He's half elf, right? Mavana?
Mavana is half elf.
So, and that's his turn.
Alright, what was your hide roll?
Oh, actually, well, let's see how the hide roll goes. I forgot. You can take movement in parts, right?
Yeah.
So he moved 5 feet, so he still has 25 feet of movement
Mhm.
left. That is a stealth check of 20. Dirty 20.
Okay. You have cunning action because you're an arcane trickster, right?
Yes. That was the cunning action.
Yeah. Okay.
to
Just
hide.
wanted to confirm. Alright, so end of Rail's turn.
And he is going to move up in that case.
Let's see here.
Can he... Oh, so he moved 5 feet already.
Mhm.
Can he keep enough cover to stay hidden behind these mushroom things?
Those
Like, how-
mushrooms are pretty big, yeah.
Okay.
Probably gonna trample right through there, though.
Well, he's going to just stay there, hidden as he can be.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see here now. Alright, so you see the metal and the wood of the creations before you, the metal, like the dents in it from the blast of force that hit it, kind of pings and fills back out. The scorching of the wood reverses and heals itself.
Does it look all the way healed, or how much healed does it look?
I would say somewhere in the neighborhood of a tenth of it healed. Alright, anyway, let's see. First one has heat metal, so it has disadvantage on its attack rolls. It's going to move forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Only sees one person. Well, let me check. 16 plus 0, so yeah, only sees one person in range, and will make a fist. Try and strike Ingrid with her fist. It has disadvantage from the heat metal. So let's see here. That was a 24. Will a 24 hit?
A 24 will hit, and we'll give it 25 cold damage while we're at it.
Okay. So 25 cold damage. And it will do... Wow. 8 bludgeoning damage. And then it will make its second fist slam. I'm assuming that a 17 will not hit.
No, it actually won't.
Man, that cold damage has to play havoc with it now that, considering it's been heated up to an incredible degree.
This one seems pretty rough. The other one, not so much.
Why did you go in that range? Oh.
5, 10, 15,
Wait, why
20,
did I go in their range?
25. Let's see here now. And that is 20. Yeah, that's his natural 20. What was your roll?
It does see me?
What was your roll?
His was 20,
20.
Okay.
non-natural.
It was a natural 20, so yeah, it sees you.
Fair enough.
That was a waste of a crit. Alright. So, like, you're hiding behind the mushroom. The creature grabs the mushroom, pushes it to the side. It looks like it's about to step forward, and then it sees you, and it raises its fist to punch down at Rail. That would be a 21.
That'll hit.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. That's not very friendly. It's not very friendly at all.
And that is another natural 20. Man, I am rolling hot today.
Holy
Jeez.
shit. God.
Lana, get him out of there.
Can't even see him. Hi, Rail.
Wow.
I knew why I set myself up as a target.
Alright, that's...
You
Oh,
shouldn't
Past
have.
it.
oh my god. Okay, 46.
46?
4d6. I rolled 3 2s and a 6.
Oh. Okay. I thought you said 46 damage.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bludgeoning.
That's a lot better than 46.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it's 2 actions and it healed on its turn, so now begins round 3. Frizz, you are up. These things are now in combat range, and you're very glad that you were not, that Ingrid knocked that first one back a couple feet.
Yeah. I'm going to be counterproductive. I'm going to move up like 10 feet.
There's a cute little dragon kind of half hiding behind Ingrid.
Yeah.
Seen it. It took his paperwork over.
It doesn't change the fact that there's a cute little dragon half hiding behind Ingrid.
I'm going to try to. Okay, just make sure because I don't play spellcasters enough. You can cast a non-concentration spell while holding a concentration spell, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if I attempt to use lightning lure on this one and try to like pull it into the pillar, would that be possible with that spell?
Which one are you trying to pull? The one on the left or the right?
The one on the left. Like if I move, like cast it, move over, and then pull, is that at all possible with that spell?
Not from that angle. You would need to be here-ish or here-ish with the pillar
Okay.
interposed between y'all.
Can I do that then?
You'll need to move to one of those two locations, and then you can certainly try.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was going to do that. And it needs to make a strength check. 17 is the DC.
Oh, these things suck at their strength. I mean,
Yeah.
that would be a... Wow. Fuck you, die. This die either loves me or hates me, and I don't know which. I roll a 20, and then I roll a 4.
Ooh.
That's an 8. So, yeah. It pulls it... How many feet?
I think it'll move. It'll just hit the pillar. I'm just trying to like slam into the pillar.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... Like, what is... How many feet would it normally move it?
15.
Fucking... Really? God, I need to reread Lightning Lure. Alright, does it deal damage too?
If it gets within 5 feet of me, I deal 2d8 damage to it.
Okay, it's not going to get within 5 feet of you, because it's going to hit that pillar instead. Make me a... 15 feet of movement sacrificed by hitting the pillar at the... I would say make me a 2d6.
2d6. Alright. That is a 6 and a 4, so 10 total.
10 total. The lightning lashes out, wraps around it, pulls the thing forward, it smacks into the pillar in the center of the room, and like the whole room just kind of shakes a little bit from the force of the impact.
Cool. And then bonus action, flames. That's 7 total.
Alright.
And then the rest of my movement, because I was only 10 feet, that was 20 feet in total. I'm gonna back up 10,
Alrighty.
and that'll be it.
Okay. Let's see here. Grigum, you're up.
All right. Well, like, I think that I need to pull someone's ass out of the fire here. It's like, I feel that this one is mostly covered. It's like, unless you want help, Ingrid. It's like,
Good.
okay. It's like,
She's got her like crystalline armor effect on and everything that still hasn't broken.
so I'm making a quick rush up over to here. And I want to double check. It's like, all right, so when I hit, so it can be after I made the attack. All right, so I'm going to make my like strikes against this golem.
Okay.
Staff, two-handed. Okay, so like, how does a 19 do you? Like,
That'll land.
because I'm pretty sure that the that the 10 is not going to hit with the natural one.
No.
All right, so I'll do that. It's like, and I will strike down with a like. Let's see. Yeah, it's a magical weapon, so that should be a 5. It's like 5, 6, 7. That's 7 damage, and I will spend a key point to stun it with stunning strike. It's like,
That's a Constitution save?
yes, that is a Constitution save. You must beat a like 14, I believe. It's like,
That would be a dirty 20.
yeah, I'll do it. It's like,
These are beefy
So
boys.
So then I spend another key point, like to as a bonus action, do flurry of blows. It's like,
Okay.
yes, I double checked. Stunning strike is a no action. It's like,
Yeah, no, you can spam the fuck out of that thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
We could do 2 more.
so 2 more unarmed strikes, which are magical.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Ah, 1 die, 1 errant. Like, hang on. Like, well. It's like, I got me an 18 and a 20, and that's before modifiers.
Nice.
Those will both hit then.
All right. It's like, so I will roll the regular. It's like, unarmed strike first. It's like, D6 plus 4. Like, that'll be a 9. And what do I do for crits? It's like,
Double your damage dice.
so 2d6. It's like, plus 4. It's like, oof. Yeah, no, that's a 7. It's like,
Oof.
but I will spend. Should I spend 2 more? Or actually, should I spend another key point to try and land another? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, just because it has disadvantage on saving throws because of the heat map.
No, that's the other one.
the other one does. That's the other
That's the other one. Okay, my bad. Yeah.
Go
This
for
one
it.
in particular, I need to stun because we've got a cleric in melee here that isn't able to handle it.
Excuse
Ooh.
Wow.
Excuse me.
I am perfectly
I would
fine with
like
that
to know-
statement.
I have the situation perfectly under control.
All right, so you're spending
So
another
the
key point for stunning strike.
Yeah.
That would be a 12 plus 4 for 16.
All right, and 1 more for the final strike.
Okay. That would be a 16 plus 4 for another 20.
Does it get disadvantaged because it was a crit?
Nah, these things are pretty sturdy.
All right, it's like, fair enough. It's like, at which point I just am like, you gotta get back. And I want to double check what. No, that's Tipsy Sway. He's like, what I need right now. It's like, nothing's missed me so far because fuck you, monk defense. It's like,
Plus, they've had softer targets.
yeah, it's like, and no, that's not what I want. It's like, where is? It's not. I'm not looking for Tipsy Sway. What is it? Drunken Technique. Okay. It's like,
So
yeah, no, that's
get
just
back.
disengaging. It's like, I'm gonna have to stay up front here. It's like,
Don't.
why?
You can disengage
Because-
and move back.
Because Rail
know
can
I
disengage.
Fine. He's like, all right. He's like, so I was here. He's like, so hang on a moment. I need to recalculate how much movement I spent. He's like, so I spent 20. I have like
And
45. He's like,
You have stupid speed.
You got plenty.
so I had 25 plus 10 now makes it 35. So he's like, like, I'm gonna be over here to help assist
Stop by Watcher. Give him some pats.
because I figured they would want. I figured Rhea would want to be right beside Mavana there. I was like,
Mavano did too.
yeah,
That's the plan.
and then
Given
and
that
then,
stealth
if we think-
failed.
if we
Rail,
think
you're
about it-
worrying your future wife.
Oh dear.
and if we think about it, that would give this guy a chance to move over here, which then we are like
They're
we can
not
split up our
smart.
attacks there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I think, can I share a space with Hermes?
Yeah, he's small enough.
Okay. So I'm probably moving behind Mavana then.
I mean she's a shield master, right? So being beside her is equally good.
Sure.
We don't know that she's a shield master. We haven't asked her if she's a shield master.
She has a shield. Why wouldn't she have shield master?
Not everyone who has a shield is a shield master.
It's true. I
Yeah.
have a shield.
Yeah,
Why
Rail
aren't you a
has a
shield
shield.
master? Why don't you have shield master?
Oh
Because
my
he's a
god, y'all are
cleric.
agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I have a sharpshooter.
Alright.
So what is the sharpshooter doing up close and personal?
Spraying a very bad mistake on the DM's part.
Alright, anyway. That was my turn.
Okay.
Oh, I'm up, right?
Let's see here. Yep, Ingrid and Hermes.
I
Okay, so
twist,
I'm going to
roll out of the way. Go ahead.
stay where I can keep an eye on this creature and start Eldritch Blasting the other one backwards as best I can.
Okay.
16?
On the one that's attacking Rail, right?
Does that hit?
Nope.
Okay. And second beam doesn't hit. Third beam should hit. It's like 25.
Yep, that'll hit.
So that is 15 damage and 10 feet back.
15 damage.
Then that disengage action.
10 feet back. 5, 10.
Then last beam should hit. It's a 27.
Yep, that'll hit.
For 14 more damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move back here to protect Watcher. And that's it for me.
Okay. Let's see here. Hermes' turn.
That just messed up my plans a little bit.
Aw.
Well, I do have a spell I was planning on showing off.
I mean, at least you're not going to get punched.
Wow. We'll see about that.
No, you're still going to get punched.
Dang it. Alright. Maybe we need to talk about some tactical planning before we get into fights after this. Hermes is going to fly. Oh,
Did you do a little bird trick? A loop-de-loop?
Yeah, well, he's going to fly over here and ready his action to help Rail.
Okay.
And that's, yeah. If when Rail attacks that, how do I ping it? When Rail attacks this thing,
It would need, if you're wanting Hermes to use the help other action, it needs to take the action before you do. So it would need to do it now.
okay, so help other action on Rail then.
It would need to do it on the target.
Okay.
And it would need to do it this
So-
turn. So,
Yep.
yeah. So
That's what
Hermes
he's
flies up and starts fluttering around it, cawing.
Yup. Being distracting as possible.
Okay. Will be factored into the attention span of this thing that's programmed to respond to hostility. Alright, Mavana's turn. Seeing Rail move into combat range, get punched, is going to do her job. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move into combat range with the second Guardian.
Oh,
And she
Mavana,
will use draw her vicious longsword and make a first attack with that. That's a natural 1. We'll try that a second time. 13 will not hit. She just slashes twice in the air with no effect. Let's see, what else does she have on her bonus actions? she knows Rails is likely to attack something, so she's not going to waste a spell slot doing that. Yep. She will just stay. That'll be everything she does. Then those 2 misses. Wow, that sucked. All right, Rails up.
Okay. That changed things up a little bit. Give me a moment to think. Alright, at this point, both of these things are damaged at least a little?
Yeah.
Okay.
But mostly the heated one.
Yeah. The heated one looks jacked. The other one looks actually fairly good.
Okay, and the heated one is this one?
The heated one
Or the
is the
one
other one. The one that Ingrid is next to.
Okay. So in that case, I am going to change up my plans a little bit. I'm going to... hang on, I'm injured. Mavana's still injured. Has anybody else taken damage?
Ingrid got hit.
Ingrid got
I'm
hit.
fine. I've got my crystal-y armor on still.
Yeah, even so. So as a bonus action, I'm going to upcast Mass Healing Word
Ooh,
at 4th level.
impressive.
So up to 6 creatures of my choice that I can see within 60 feet regain hit points equivalent to 2d4 plus my modifier.
All right.
So
Okay, so for the
After
record, I
using-
like.
Seems
the
a little
record,
early. Is that?
I will not take back the comment that you can't take a hit, but I will add that you can certainly heal a hit.
yeah. So there are fewer than 6 people who are injured, including myself
Just you and Mavana.
and you.
No.
Oh, you didn't actually.
It hit you. Hello? Oh, of course. Let's see here now.
Case.
Okay.
First off, attack.
Hold on.
I'm going to use.
Hold up,
Hold
hold
on.
up. Yeah.
We're still reconnecting on
You're
the
no
stream. Wow.
My problem
I'm
is
not even seeing my own video.
I brewed coffee, but I haven't I haven't drunk any of it yet. So while we're reconnecting, I'm gonna grab my coffee.
Go ahead.
I'm good.
Do you want a soda gear?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Hi, we're back. As you can see, everything crashed. I don't even have my own video. We have a couple players running to grab liquids real quick. While we're doing this, hey, did you know on Fridays we have a show called Chat and Chill where we literally just chat and chill? You should turn in for that. Is anyone able to hear me? Testing.
I mean, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, there we go. Ooh. Oh, hey, my video came back. Nice.
So, news has been going around recently that Resident Evil 4 will be the next game to be remade. And I'm like, why? It's like, alternatively, someone else followed up with Resident Evil 4 remake starts development, but after a few years, it ends up releasing as a Devil May Cry 1 remake.
Okay. Are we back up? How's
All right,
the camera?
we are back up. Your camera is just spinning dots for me, but that's fine. Hun, are you back at your desk?
Turn off camera then.
Back now.
Okay.
The-
Okay. So where I got cut off was Ingrid. There was some debate as to whether Ingrid had taken damage or not for some reason.
I misunderstood how her spell works. I forgot that it gives her temporary hit points. So I am not going to cast Mass
Oh, okay.
Healing Word. Because I thought there were 3 of us who needed healing and there's only 2. So I'm going to cast Toll the Dead against the really messed up looking one.
Okay.
So that is a wisdom save that it needs to make.
Oh, these things are super fucking wise.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Well, it has a 10. That was a 10. It's hard to roll worse than a 10, but I'm sure I will succeed. I rolled a
That's
7.
fair. Oop.
Okay. So it takes
Oh, that's so good.
2d. It's taken damage, so it takes 2d12 necrotic damage.
Roll it.
Let's see. Gotta find a d12. That is a.
Who uses D12s?
Yeah, they're the weird ones. Hang on, that's a d10, I think. There's a d12. D12 is the one that looks like a d20, but less so.
Yeah.
So 2d12 necrotic damage. That is 1. That is 8 damage total.
Okay. It's looking like it's on its last legs.
All right, and I have a question
Yes.
because I still have a bonus action to play with.
Mm-hmm.
As far as Rail is aware,
Mm-hmm.
this kind of constructs, would they be immune to stuff like mind affecting abilities?
Make
he have-
a intelligence check for me.
Okay, Arcana wouldn't help with this.
Arcana or intelligence, your pick. Wait, Arcana is
Arcana.
intelligence. Just roll Arcana, yeah. Sorry, I just now am breaking fast with a Dr. Pepper with booze.
No problem. 12.
12? Generally things like constructs and undead have a person that they listen to and explicitly ignore all outside commands.
Right. Which doesn't answer his question, but that's the best he got with his roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
he is
highly
going-
technical question.
Fair enough. So Rail is going to move over to Mivana. He is going to... How jacked is Mivana looking at this point, actually?
Looks like maybe a 60 over 73.
Okay, in that case, he's going to move over here to support her. But he is going to cast Cure Wounds at first level on himself,
Okay.
because she got the last heal. So that is 1d8 plus 4 healing back to him.
Okay.
Got to start keeping these d8s out for easy.
Alright.
Where are my d8s? There.
So,
That is 8 plus 4, 12 health back to him.
nice. Okay, so next turn, Shield Guardian. The metal starts to mend up again. It had a flying creature come at it, aggressively flapping and swinging at it. So it's going
Please
to
miss, please
turn
miss, please
and
miss,
take
please miss.
a punch at Hermes. It has disadvantage due to the heat metal. That would be 10.
Misses! The bird lives!
And then its second attack would be 17.
That's a hit. No.
And that's 6, 7, 8,
Is it-
9,
Is
10.
it more than a 1?
Yeah, it's more than a 1.
Hermes goes poof.
Alright. You can get him back, though.
I know. Do I need to do the ritual again to get him back?
Yes.
Dang it.
I just go ahead and
Alright.
clear him off the thing.
A secret, maybe.
That's only 10 gold, but it does take an hour to do it, so...
Yeah. On the bright side, that burned this one's attacks.
Fair. Good bird, Hermes. You're getting a treat when you're back.
This one is base to base with Mavana. It can't shuffle through the pillar, so has no choice but to fight her. Let's see here. First attack. That is a non-natural 20, which does not beat her stupid AC. Because she has a 21 AC.
Nice.
17 plus 7 is 24. That one will beat her AC, though.
Damn it.
Oh, damn. Max damage.
Damn it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 damage as her shield catches the first one, and the second one just strikes her hard across the chest. There's like a little splatter of blood that hits the floor, and the audible sound of a cracked rib.
Okay. This
Okay.
thing's
Sure,
dead.
help her.
All right, round 4. Frizz, you're up.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action the fire damage.
Okay, go
Watch her
ahead.
get a turn.
Yeah. Did he?
Okay.
Oh, I accidentally
Because
skipped him.
I was
Sorry.
gonna have him go
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
Mavana
That's all
either
good.
way. Like
Yeah, I accidentally skipped him. Go ahead, and what were you going to have Watcher do?
he was gonna dump a potion on her and fly back. Like that's what I planned to do. But I'm like, I thought he had rolled higher than Rail, but then I got confused.
Yeah, sorry, I got thrown off by the system going
Okay.
haywire.
He's doing a potion. I rolled 2 4s, so 10 healing.
Okay. Yeah, it was
Then he's gonna
fixated
come
on.
back
Hold on,
here.
I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, it would be fixated on Hermes because Hermes was taking the help other action, so it wouldn't have noticed Watcher. So Watcher wouldn't have taken an attack of opportunity. Go ahead and roll the healing.
Watcher wasn't in its range anyway. He was right here.
Oh, okay.
He was gonna go. Let me go ahead and just map it out for clarity. He was going to go here. I need to press Q down and stop here, and then sit on Rail's shoulder and give the potion to Mavana. Like throw it on her.
Administer the potion, yes. And then fly back.
That's his 50. Q again. That's his 50. So that's why I put him back here.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, roll the healing.
I did. I got 2 4s, so it's 10.
10. Thank you. Mavana is healed by 10 then. Alright, sorry about interrupting your turn there, Frizz.
No, it's all good.
You were
Fire damage was a 2, by the way.
2? Okay.
Yep, I rolled 2 1s. Woo.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, I'm gonna, let's see, move up 10 feet and attempt the lightning lure thing again on the construct that is burning.
Okay. It is a dexterity save. Right?
Yep, 17 with disadvantage.
That wouldn't have succeeded, so assuming... Yeah. Okay. 15-foot pull.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll 2d6.
Alright, that is a 2 and a 3, so 5 total.
Alright. The lightning lashes out around it and just smacks it into the pillar again.
Cool. And then I will move just back 1 square.
Okay.
And that'll be all.
Alright. Griggum, you're up.
Alrighty. It's like, I think we needed to start locking one of these down, like, permanently. So I'm gonna scoot up and start focusing on this guy. Gonna double staff swing.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Grab this as well. Okay, we've got a 22 and a 29. The 29 is a natural 20.
Yeah, those will all hit.
Dang.
Okay, so going to roll the regular hit first. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's see. That'll be 13.
Damn.
Now here's the crit. 16.
Alright. That's... how do you do this?
Hey.
All right. Basically, this is pretty much like I want to imagine this is a walk-up attack. Like, I mean, like every hit is a foothold to go further up the body for another hit kind of deal. Ending with with the staff, now that I think about it, is like has grown.
Yeah, you have range on it now.
Yeah. It's like I forgot if the last 20. Well, the last 20 was an unarmed strike, so that doesn't count.
Yeah, it's only when you use the staff and crit that it'll add range.
Which then ends up with pretty much, I want to say, just jamming it into the helmet and just power pull extend straight through, or yanking it out.
You run up to it, and as it's moving forward to try to strike at you, you jump on top of its fist. The first blow you land to the center of its chest cracks its armor. You aim your staff upward and strike it, and as you hit it, the power of the pole pulses. You feel it grow through, and there's like a sound as it bursts through the back of the construct's head. It just shudders and goes still.
Well,
one for the books. It's like,
Ooh.
and then I would like to move to continue my movement. Let's see. I moved only 5 feet already, so bounce here. And I will use my key point. I'm burning through these real fast. It's like to follow up with flurry of blows.
Okay.
Okay, so the 15 likely does not hit. The 29 certainly will.
Yes.
That's another crit.
All right.
Nice.
So you now have 15-foot range on your staff.
It's an unarmed strike. It's like,
Oh, right. Sorry. I don't know where my head is. It may
No,
be
no, it's
downstairs
fine.
with the sausage that I'm going to have after I finish running this. Oh, string
Or at
cheese
least
would be
for the
really
bite.
good.
so
Isn't
anyway,
string
look,
cheese great?
string cheese is great.
this is markedly better, like unarmed strike. It's like, so pole vaulting kick. It's like, let's see. It's like 11 damage. It's like,
All right.
Not bad.
rebounds off of this thing, and then what's it called again? It's like drunken technique.
I
Yeah,
think we're going to
I'm
try
not
and
gonna-
stunning strike it.
No, I've learned my lesson. And like, let me think. So I spent, that was 5, and then all right. So I spent 25. I had like what 10 left over?
Mm-hmm.
No, 20 left over because it's 45 movement I got.
You have stupidly high movement.
Yeah. So then I gained 10. It's like disengage and.
Jesus,
Goblin monks are crazy, y'all.
They can just move.
Well,
Call me Barry Allen, motherfuckers.
it's a survival trait.
Well, to be fair, drunken master goblin monks.
All right. I think that's action, bonus action, and movement. So that makes it Ingrid's turn.
And now I have to decide if I'm doing scattershot or regular beams. Yes.
Scattershot does not benefit from your sharpshooter, so you're going to have some problems with cover from your current location if you use that.
I'm moving here either way.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Odd to scatter shot, even is regular. Okay, it says scatter shot according to the dice. Okay, so scatter shot first beam is a reflex save, 17 dex.
16 minus 1.
Okay, so it goes back 20.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm going to follow forwards 20 to do my second beam. 17.
Second. Okay, that's fail. Some things trigger simultaneously. One moment. As you approach, the darkness clears, and you see a figure standing behind.
What do we see back there?
Well, gee, I wonder if I was about to tell you. The darkness
I
clears.
think I just knocked it into something.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
I can hear you, Gyrnos.
I can hear you.
Yeah, apparently, he's like,
Ingrid may not be able to.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you at all earlier. So
Yeah, I got that impression because you interrupted me telling you what you saw to ask what you were seeing.
okay.
The darkness kind of fades a little as you move forward. Let me pull its physical description. A large, maybe 12, 13 foot tall, a skeletal-like creature with, it looks like someone took a small giant, flayed it of its skin, so you see bone and musculature under that would normally be covered, and it has two massive clawed hands that look like they would belong to a larger sized creature. It kind of like looks at you with a dark gleam in its eyes before it steps into the shadows and vanishes.
Okay.
Oh.
So did my second beam hit? Did my second blast hit the monster?
Yeah. Oh, on the wrong thing. And so 5, 10, 15. I believe that hits. Oh, Zuba. Yep, that's the wall. And now I can't get it back. Great. Yeah. It is up against the wall at this point.
Is there something else in here? The big claw thing. And that's all my movement, so I'm going to take a bonus action and do 1 hit dice from the armor, because I'm still in range of both Rail and Mavana.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
No, it just went all over. Okay, I'm going to roll that again. Okay, cool. An 8, so that means 11 healing
Nice.
for Rail and Mavana.
Okay. The raven's eye glows, and a wave of energy pulses off of her armor, healing herself and as well as Mavana and Rail as it washes over them.
Okay, how much was that?
11.
11.
11. Much appreciated. All right.
Hermes is out. Watcher's up.
Watcher doesn't feel comfortable probably being that far from me, so Watcher's just going to move up to where I am and stay there.
Okay. Mavana's turn. She saw the creature disappear. She sees Ingrid is dealing with that. She is going to move behind Rail to guard his rear. And that'll be her turn. Rail is up.
All right, this last thing is still up. Let's see, range. How badly damaged did it look?
Not much.
In that
Like,
case,
y'all
I'm
are focusing down on one, and the other one has been healing up for the minuscule amount of damage that it's been taking every turn.
Yep. I'm going to take a chance on something and use Channel Divinity. I'm going to use Channel Divinity, read thoughts on it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let's see. You're just using the surface level, right?
Let's see. You can choose one creature that you can see within 60 feet. That creature must make a Wisdom saving throw. So yeah, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
That's a 10. It fails.
On a success, I can't use it again until I finish a long rest. On failure, I can read its surface thoughts while within 60 feet for 1 minute.
Okay.
And then there's a secondary effect that we'll see if I get to use it
All right.
on my next turn.
Reading.
But yes, I can read its surface thoughts.
Reading its surface thoughts would be. Let's see here. Huh. Well, you get the impression that it is not incredibly intelligent. In fact, if you had to give it a numeral scale, you would say it has about a 7 on the intelligence factor.
All right.
And that its only surface thought that you can pick up is intruder detected, remove intruder.
Okay. And I'm going to shout out to Ingrid and Watcher. If you don't mind, back off for a minute. I want to try something.
I mean, we've got it pinned. Okay. Sure.
I'm going to move up. Wait, hang on.
Channel Divinities, does that use an action or a bonus action?
That is an action.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Oh, hang on. It can't get through the pillars. Right.
Yeah, it has to move around the pillars.
And this is within 30 feet of it. Alright, I'm going to move to over here. Right. Okay. And that is my action.
Okay. Let's see here. That one's dead. That triggers.
If this doesn't work, I'm going to look like an idiot.
The blast damage that it suffered seems to heal at least partially. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It moves forward. Recognizes both spellcasters.
Oh, dang. I thought I was out of range. Okay.
Nope, it moves 30 feet per turn.
My bad.
Alright. Fist attack versus rail. Depending on if it hits, it'll either continue the attack or move over to go after Ingrid. Ingrid chose to be more heavily armored, so lower chance of success. Oh, that needs to stay on the dice. Wow, that is
I
a
need to
natural
get you a breastplate.
Natural
A natural
one?
20.
No,
Oh,
natural
okay.
1. The opposite of a natural 20. So, first attack fails, second attack, 23.
That will hit.
Wow, I'm rolling a lot of 2s today. That is 8 bludgeoning damage as it socks Rail in the chest.
Doesn't even ruffle his hat.
Alright. Round 5.
Sure, you still want me to stay away and not try it something?
If you don't mind, yes.
Frizz, you're up.
Please don't kill it.
I'd be
Yeah, I'm
impressed if
just
you could kill
gonna-
it in one round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Just gonna move up closer to it. Just take the dodge action just in case. And yeah, that'll be it.
Alrighty. Gregum, you're up.
All right. So we're keeping our distance, was it?
If you don't mind,
Rail?
yes. Just for this one round.
Well, in that case, I'm just going to be like, hang on. Come on, mouse, give me a break. He's like, all right.
Right? Nothing seems to want to work today.
Doop. Doop, doop. Yeah, let's just be over here. And it's pretty dumb, so it's probably going to strike Rail first before anyone else. So I think I'm good just sitting there without having to take any additional actions, except maybe prep one. Ready in action is a standard, right?
What you do is you declare what action you will take and the trigger.
Right. Well, if this thing strikes at Rail,
Mm-hmm.
I will throw I will throw a dart.
Okay, so
Not if it strikes at any of us.
Well, because I'm betting on Rail.
Again, if this doesn't work, I'm going to look stupid.
Right, and he's the one directly interacting with it, so it probably is going to have his attention the most. So that'll be the end of my turn, and I think I'm gonna have to do a quick, hey, I've lost 2 already, so alright. I'm good.
alrighty. That makes it Ingrid's turn.
Okay, well, I'm in a start zone already, so I'm going to take the dodge action but move forward 1.
Okay, so attacks against you have disadvantage. Bonus action, anything?
Nope.
Alright. Mavana's turn. She sees everyone has moved forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's trying to keep 2 rails back at the very least to make sure his rear is guarded. Watcher's turn.
How rough is Rail looking? I don't want to give him potion sickness either.
He's not too badly off.
Potion
Watcher's good
sickness
where
is
he's at.
pretty rare. It's like if you use a potion like more than 3 times in the same number of rounds, you're likely to get sick.
Watcher just gave him one pretty recently, so Watcher's gonna hang back on and just chill.
I thought Watcher gave it to Mavana.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Go ahead and give that one to Rail, and then he's going to try to search Rail's pocket for getting a new potion.
Oh. He's not going to resist that, but
Make a
he's okay.
sleight
He
of
doesn't.
hand for Watcher.
I believe that's a dex, so 11.
11. Rail isn't trying to resist, so yeah, you
He is
succeed on that. Roll the healing for the potion that Watcher administers to Rail.
It's a 3 and a 3. So 8 healing, and Watcher stole a potion.
Okay, I'll take it out of my inventory. You said 8 healing, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Rail's turn then.
Alright. I hope this works. Just to make sure, these things do understand common, yes?
You get that impression?
Like, he's saying that out loud. The silence is absolutely encouraging. Alright, he's going to use the other half of Channel Divinity Read Thoughts and cast Suggestion on it. It automatically fails its saving throw.
What makes it automatically fail?
It's part of the ability. It's Channel Divinity Read Thoughts. Like if you click on it on his sheet, it's in the expanded description.
Yeah, I have it over your sheet.
During the basically, if it's failed the save, during that time you can use your action to end this effect and cast the Suggestion spell on the creature without expending a spell slot. The target automatically fails its saving throw against the spell.
Okay, yes. Okay. Alright.
and he's going to say, you really should think of us all as friends. You should protect us instead of doing whatever else you were doing.
Let me pull up suggestion real quick.
Again, if it doesn't work, he's going to look real dumb. If it
Let
does,
me check the
we'll
exact
see.
phrasing, because I need to check something on suggestion. S-U-G-G. Not suggested. Come on, really? Yeah, suggested characteristics. That's totally what I needed. Okay.
So the link in the Discord chat if you need it.
Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. So let's see here. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. It doesn't work. The spell fails.
Fair enough. In that case, so that was his action for this turn. He is instead going to bonus action.
I think you've
Fire
got a lot of good
Fire
options.
He does, but he's just going to go. On the second thought, that didn't work. Bonus action disengage and hide behind Nirvana. It was worth a shot. It was a shot. It was an attempt.
I mean, it
An
would have
attempt was
worked if it
made.
was. They're immune to charm, and
Yep.
like a handful of other immune conditions. So
Dang it. Would have looked really cool if it had worked.
yeah,
Right,
it's
that's
hard
his
to
turn.
Yeah, it's hard to charm the undead and the constructs.
Fair. That's why he made the Arcana check. I just rolled like garbage.
All right, so it's its turn. Heal. Immediately access target. Closest one is Ingrid. Let's see here. It'll turn and swing at her with a massive metal fist. I'm assuming a 16 does not hit.
Does not. That disadvantage will be useful at least. It was torn between holding an attack or doing defensive.
Yep.
So.
And its second attack is even worse. A 14 misses as well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but unfortunately it heals some, which is the thing since we didn't do much damage last round.
It's actually
Sorry.
recovered quite a bit.
Sorry. It would have been cool if it had worked.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
that is always true. Alright, so round 6 begins. Frizz is up.
Yep, I'm gonna move 5 feet and attempt the same thing I've been doing every combat with the lightning lure. 17 strength check.
Got anything else that makes the metal all glowy?
How do I keep on failing these strength checks? Oh, because I keep rolling 3s on them.
Well.
Lightning lashes out around its throat and slams into the pillar. Roll 2d6 bludgeoning.
That is a 5 damage.
Okay.
And that was my action. The rest of my movement, I'm going to go over here. That's only 15. I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points, I believe. Is it 1 or 2? That is under features and traits, I believe.
Depends on what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to meta magic. It's quicken spell.
2.
So yeah, it's 2 to then heat metal on it.
That would do it. Okay.
Yep.
I will mark that as heated.
Very nifty spell.
And that is 8 and 5, so 13 damage.
Now y'all are starting to hurt it.
Cool. And then that'll be all for me.
Alrighty. Grigum, you're up.
All right. It's like, well. Yeah, no, we're just gonna. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, come on. Alright. Oh, wait, I don't even have to do that.
Yeah, no, you
Hold
can
on.
attack it from where you are.
Yeah, like. Gonna strike it. It's like,
Good stacking.
let's see. So that's a 21 and a 16. It's like,
The 21 will hit.
all right. Oop. Uh, that'd be 8 damage. And yeah, rushing in. He's like flurry of blows. He's like
Alrighty.
rushing out. He's like, hoo. My flurry of blows seem to have far better like connectivity than like my staff. It's like because that's a 16 and a 20. It's like plus 9 on both of them. No, yeah, plus 9.
Yeah, those will both hit then.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So normal strike first. That's 6 damage. Now for the crit. 12 damage.
Damn.
Bludgeoning magic. And then
Go ahead.
let me think. That was 15. So boop, back here.
I like to imagine that he shouted boop as he ran up and punched it twice.
Beep boop. Then rushed back.
Beep boop, son. Beep boop.
Alright.
Oh, look at me. I'm a big dumb robot. And he's like, beep boop. I'm like, can't catch me. I'm the drunken goblin.
Alright, Ingrid, you're up.
So I think I want to use the beam, so I'm going to hitting the wrong button. Okay, Q here and leave its threat range with 15 feet first.
Alright. It'll definitely make an attack of opportunity against you, but you still are protected. Well, no. Your defense ends at your turn. So, yeah. Let's see if it hits.
Have disadvantage at least.
No, it doesn't.
Heat metal.
Oh, right. Well,
Yeah, it does.
hold on. Well, that would be a 10.
Okay, Eldritch Blasting. First hits. Second hits. I'll go ahead and roll those two. 8 and 10.
So 18 total.
Since I'm still using the bracelets, need this to roll on the board and quit moving. That one doesn't hit, and that one does. So another 10, and it goes back as much as it can of 30 feet.
5, 10.
The wall there is probably going to mean it can still reach us, though.
Yeah, that's as far back as it can go. It's against the wall.
It's okay. And I feel pretty good standing here by Mavana. So I'm going to stop with my movement right here.
Everyone feels
And
good
that's it.
standing next to Mavana.
I know, but I don't want to hug her right now because I need to respect her space.
Alright, Mavana's turn. Oh, I never gave her a long rest after the last time. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. I forgot to level her up after last time, too. Okay. She's 9 now, but I had to do it while I was doing the rest of the prep, which was a little annoying. Ivana will move forward 5, 10, 15, 20. And make an attack with her longsword. Wow. I continue to roll shit. And that one actually hits. So she will smite that motherfucker then.
Cool.
Okay, so let me do the math. So that's 1d8 from the sword. And what is her smite thing? Divine Smite. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can spend one soul slot to do 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first. She will smite with... Oh, I forgot she has Lucky. God damn. 3rd level, so that will be 48 plus 1d8 from the attack for 5d8. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Damn, almost there. Like, her sword glows brightly as she swings it down in a flash of radiant energy. She just all but sunders its armor in half.
Nice.
Not.
And now it's Rail's turn.
Okay. So, shoot. Checking
Because
range.
Paladin's got a smite. I forgot that she has Lucky. So I should have been re-rolling some of those bad misses that she was making, but...
Well.
I
So,
feel at this point, lucky is something I should have.
this changes things a bit from what he planning, but his last plan did diddly squat. So, he is going to move... here. And he is going to use word before toll the dead.
Okay. That's a
That
wisdom
is a
save.
wisdom. Yep.
And it has disadvantage. Oh, that is a natural 1. Plus
Well.
0 for 1.
Fair enough. Let me grab a D12. Why are my D12s hiding? That's a D10. I've grabbed 10 dice and gotten no D12s. That's a D20.
You should
None of those are D12s. Sorry, I should what now?
I segregate my dice at the start of the game just to avoid this, so...
That is a smart
sympathies.
idea. Dang it. Here, I'm just keeping them all in the box. They can all stay in the box now.
They're all
At least
box
one of each.
friends.
There's a D12. So, 2 D12. That's grand total of 9 necrotic damage.
Cool. How do you do this?
Rael is going to just kind of stroll up behind Mavana. It doesn't make sense to be cool with a construct, but whatever, he's going to do it anyway. He's going to stand up tall, point his cane in its direction, and say, "You really should have listened." And it's just going to start disintegrating as ages upon ages pile up on it, and components rust, and metal corrodes, and it just goes through about 3,000 years of pain over the course of about 3 seconds.
The wood rots and falls away. The metal pits and rusts and starts to degrade as it kind of shudders and shakes as it shuts down before it collapses into just a pile of dust and sand.
We could have repurposed that, you know.
Well, I wasn't happy with it.
All right, so
Still the other one, right?
Yes, we still have the other one.
It hurt Nirvana, and it hurt me, and it hurt Did it hurt anybody else? I don't know.
I think that was it.
There's a soft chuckling sound from the shadows behind you as the
And I-
flayed creature emerges from the darkness between two pillars behind Frizz. And we're going to go on break.
Yeah, I was going to
Yay.
say
Son of a gun.
that probably was a good
Oh,
point to put us on break.
So we'll be back in about 15 or so minutes
For
with
round
everyone,
2 of this battle. No, I'm kidding.
with everyone rolling initiative again. This is...
Son of a gun.
I have missed doing a combat slog.
When
Nah.
we get back, everyone post in chat so we know you're back.
Yes, please.
Will do.
I am
will
going to
do.
go
I'm
and
gonna
break
get
fast
myself.
because booze and alcohol is not food. No matter
Yeah, I need some
what.
food in me.
No matter what. Wait, who is that? Deathlock. No. Oh God.
We're on break.
Break. Yeah, we'll
Shut
be
it
back.
down. Shut it down.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I have to click the intermission. I have clicked the intermission. We are now on break. I have muted us. We are now on break. Audio. Emotes. We're back.
We're back.
Hello, my lovely people.
ooh.
Okay, roll initiative.
Right. Dang it. No time to get Bird back. Oof. Okay. Could have been
Hey,
worse.
guess what I got?
Mine's low.
Okay. I like hearing that. Ingrid.
And for me, and 16 for Watcher.
Let's pretend you got the very first part of that cut off.
I rolled a 10.
And 16 for Watcher, which I will have to mentally insert every time we go through a round. Griggum.
Another 18.
Rail.
12. Could have been worse.
Frizz.
Non-natural 20.
Nice. And Mavana rolls... poorly. 2.
Did what's it called? Lucky. And then
That's... I'm...
I know.
I'm trying... I think she wanted to save those for combat. Alright. Speaking of which... the creature goes first with its 21.
Ah.
I'd like to think I'm
Yay.
turning around to tell, like, Frizz, oh, hey, thanks for doing that spell, and what the?
Now, like, see, like, the horrid look before whatever happens.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright.
How the fuck did that thing get behind us? I was like,
How many people are within 5 feet of it? Just it. Just Frizz. You know what? It's going to go ahead and use Shadow Jump. Make
that's
Frizz, could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Of course. 15 plus 6 is 21.
21? Okay. Wow, you resist. Let's see here.
Woo.
It doesn't say what happens if you resist. I guess you take no damage. Wow, that's bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Well, it still gets the magical teleport. It's not grappling you, though. Okay, I see how this is supposed to work. So, it'll teleport to back here. And it'll use its bonus action to hide. in the shadows. That is a 7. That's a 22. As it unleashes a wave of necrotic energy, vanishes into the darkness, and you do not see where it reappears.
Okay.
All right, Frizz, you're up.
Hmm. What was that?
Enemy,
No, but
strike
it
it down.
definitely damaged the door.
Oh, that was a bad place. I should have moved it somewhere else.
Okay, so
Holy
I'm
crap.
this is gonna be a stupid idea. How long is this hallway? This is 75 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I target the middle
Mm-hmm.
with Call Lightning and have it be everywhere, that might do something.
I believe Call
I
Lightning...
can concentrate from. Yeah, it's a 120-foot
Yeah, it'll...
circle, 10 feet tall.
Let me pull that.
Storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall with 6-foot radius, centered on a point you can see within range directly above you. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear. For example, if you're in if you were in a room that can't accommodate the cloud.
Yeah, this thing's like 15 foot tall.
Yeah. Well, it's only 10 feet. I don't know. I'm gonna move very close to this pillar, like back against it, and then dodge. Because I don't know what else to do. That'll be it for me.
Alrighty. Grigum, you're up.
Okay, so I technically cannot see him.
No.
All right. So I'm gonna run this by you because this is basically me asking a rules question here.
Mhm.
If I were to rush up to say here, where I last saw him, and made a search, would dark vision give me any sort of advantage? Even though I know it's harder to see.
I would say you can make a perception check from where you are at disadvantage. You can try and move closer, but it's still going to be at disadvantage because it's naturally blending into the shadows. And your dark vision basically lets you ignore darkness, which is what this thing is a part of right now.
Right. So the fact of the matter is that dark vision basically is black and white vision, and if this thing is black and or white,
yep,
it's not going to help. It's right,
not
gotcha.
a lot.
All right. Well, I think and this is me wanting to be actually, I am going to try to make that perception check at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oosh. Yeah, no. A 9 isn't going to do me.
Nope.
So what I'm going to do is shift back and then spend a key point on patient defense.
All right.
And let me reflect that on my sheet now that I think about it.
Are we doing the perception as an action?
No, it's just looking around. If you want to actively search for it, it'll take your action, but you won't roll with disadvantage. If you're just doing a quick look scan to see if you can see it, it's a free action, but it is at disadvantage.
To which then I shall prep a readied action. And should this creature appear within my strike range, I will make a strike at it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed both my strikes or as an attack action.
It's a single attack.
Okay, so just a single attack. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because
that would
otherwise,
be
attacks of
stupid
opportunity
crazy,
are
yeah.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a fighter? I make 4 attacks in a round. Oh, you moved away from me. Here's another 4.
Well, I figured since I was setting up an action for being triggered. But yeah, I get what you're saying. That would be stupid.
All right.
But since since this is using your attack action, yeah, it would be both attacks.
All right.
Because you're basically taking the attack action, but you're saying, I'm doing this if this happens.
Okay.
If we want to get to one side of the room, maybe we could just damage the other side of the room.
I'm not sure what that would do. What's the goal of that? It's
Throwing out ideas. That was just a plan A. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Plan A for what? What goals are you aiming for here? I'm sorry. I don't understand.
All right, so just to what did Watcher roll again? A 14?
16.
16? All right, Watcher's up then.
Watcher scoots back 1.
Alrighty.
And is going to take his action to try to look around.
All right.
Actually, if he uses a bonus action, since he normally has advantage, that's a straight roll either way, right?
Well, I was going
So
to.
it doesn't matter.
I was going to say, if you're using your action to look around, that negates the disadvantage of the check. So it would just be normally a straight roll. As Watcher has advantage normally on straight rolls, and since this isn't a situation where you have advantage and disadvantage applying to the same roll, you would actually roll with advantage.
Okay, I think Watcher's gonna look around for it. Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20? Nope, sorry, doesn't beat. It's 22.
Watcher's just gonna send like a shrug.
Alright, Rail is up if Watcher is done.
Okay. So, as an action, Rail is going to use the Raven's Talon to deal 5 slashing damage to himself.
Ooh. As you strike your hand with the Raven's Talon, the eye immediately starts glowing, and a sheath of purple energy envelops the blade.
Right. He's going to use the Talon for the moment instead of his cane. He is going to also, as a bonus action, where's the spell? You know what? No, as a bonus action, he is going to hide. Because 2 can play at the stealth game. So he's going to just kind of move over. I don't know. I don't know if there's... Well, is there anything he can really hide behind?
The columns, pretty much.
Yeah. So, there. And attempt to hide. And the... That is a roll of... Not the greatest roll in the world. That is a stealth of 17.
17. Okay.
And that's his turn.
All right. Ingrid is up. Testing.
She's
Ingrid?
going, yeah. She's going to move up here since we're kind of trying, it looks like we're kind of spreading out a bit. And going to go ahead and do the disadvantage look around.
Okay.
The second, this if it was advantage, it would have been great. It's disadvantage, so it didn't work.
Oh.
So, and going to go ahead and hold Eldritch Blast for if it comes back in view.
Okay. Let's see here. Mavana's turn. She will... 1, 2, 3, 4. She will move forward to roughly close to where she saw Rail hide. She doesn't want to draw too much attention, but she still wants to be near him. Alright, so that's the end of that, and we begin round 2. It will make a stealth check for its movement. That is a 25. Yeah, this is a stealthy motherfucker. Does anyone have a passive perception that could catch that? I know Fairdeer has something stupid, but he's not here. I don't remember if anyone else has like
It
a...
is. Rail is 22 for his passive.
22? Okay, so you wouldn't even catch it then. Alright. So it's, he's moving through darkness, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That would be in range. So he will break cover to make a piercing claw attack with a reach of 15 feet with advantage against Ingrid first.
Does our held attack go off?
I'm sorry, what?
Or does our held action go off?
They will after I make the attack roll.
Okay.
Alright, that's 16. Nope, 14. Nope, that is a miss. Alright, held actions go off.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and roll the second beam, which is a 19. So, 12 and 14 damage. And it should push it back a little. I don't know if it would get the whole 20 feet since I'm at an angle. Maybe a little bit.
Let's see here now. It's a straight line and pushes a straight line back. It would move back 5 feet. So, yeah.
And then on the second beam, would it move like another 5? They both hit?
Hold on. The second beam only hits because you have sharpshooter, but yeah, it would move back 5 feet. Because I am a kind and generous DM.
Did you get the damage recorded?
Yes. Alright. I believe someone else was holding an action. I don't remember who. Nope. Okay, I'm going to resume play.
I mean, my only action was if it was within my strike range, which was 10 feet, which it never approached.
30. Okay. It's going to use its last 10 movements. 35, 40 to get back within reach. And... Yep, 15 feet. Its second piercing claw attack will be directed at Fizz since it broke cover for that shitty roll. It only doesn't get advantage. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Freaking finally. All right.
You shield. I was like,
Okay, let's see. That
Don't have
is
shields.
what a pity.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 16 piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
The target is a creature, so the bone claw pulls it up to 10 feet towards itself. So, let's see here. That pulls.
There.
And you are
Oh, this
automatically
fucker again.
you're automatically grappled.
Ah, sheesh.
Okay.
Your movement speed becomes 0. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated or if an effect removes you from the grappler's reach. That's going to be it. In turn.
Okay.
You can attempt to escape.
Yeah, by doing that, I'm going to cast Misty Step,
Okay.
which is just
Oh.
verbal, so like
Yeah.
I
Your
don't think I
storm,
need it.
so like all of your spells move you away, right? Or
Not if I am grappled.
okay, that's
Um,
true.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna Misty Step over there, which is 30 feet away, which is right behind guard. And that was a bonus action to do that.
Yep. But you're
Yeah.
now only on cantrips. Hey, cast
Yeah, which I
lightning lure.
don't have any that will reach.
Use lightning lure.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take the dodge action again
Okay.
because I don't have anything else I can really do. And that'll I can still move actually.
I mean, I was gonna say lightning lure would pretty much just straight up hurt them at that point.
It only does damage
Yeah.
if they're within 10 feet of you.
Yeah.
Right, which they would have. Oh, you got a grapple? Is it?
He
Wow,
misty
you must
stepped.
have rolled well. Oh, Misty stepped. Okay.
Got Misty Step, and I'm gonna go ahead and move like
I thought it was still in melee range, and I was like, yeah, that would have been a good one. It's like, just, you want to grapple me? Here, take this.
yeah.
Just constantly whip it.
Actually, wait. It is an action. It's just verbal.
Yeah.
It doesn't say I have to. They just have to succeed on the strength check. Could I do that and then Misty Step and then move?
It would be kind of rewinding what's already happened
Yeah, true. Just for next time.
next time.
Okay.
For next time.
Anyway, I'm hiding behind the pillar, disengaged, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't worry. I'm pretty sure it'll do it again.
Yeah, it's gonna do it again.
Disengage or the dodge action?
The dodge action. My bad. But yeah, in turn for me.
Okay. Sorry, I gained spacey. Grigum is up.
Okay, it's like, here we go. It's like, deep. Come on. No, mouse, cooperate. It's like,
Hey.
and macaroni.
Well, hold on a second.
Mhm.
As you enter this space that I am trying to get to ping, and is not, it makes an attack. Its claws
Right.
lashing out at you.
Okay.
Deadly reach.
I'll back it up
yeah.
and remove 5. It's like,
In response to a visible enemy moving into its reach, the bone claw makes one claw attack against that enemy. If the attack hits, the bone claw can make a second attack against the target.
all right.
Jesus.
So claw attack. I'm assuming a 15 does not hit.
It does not hit, and then I cannot use this. All right, never mind.
You can
Go
resume
ahead.
your movement now.
Boosh. Double attack with the quarterstaff. Two-handed. Ooh, guess what just happened?
What? What was it?
I got a 15 and I got a 20. He's like,
Nice.
so that staff is now 15 feet, motherfucker. Let's see. He's like, and let's
Just need to get it to 20 to be safe.
I'm a monk. Safe is not what I'm about. And he's like, but yeah, let me see here. The first one was 15 plus 9, 24. He's like, did the 24 hit?
Yeah.
All right, and the other is 29, and that hits.
Yep.
It's like, but yeah, let's first off deal with the first attack. Plus 5. 8, and the second attack. Ooh, like, 14.
14. Okay.
And then, as a goblin, I use the disengage action.
Alrighty.
As a bonus action. So let's see. I use 30, so that means I have 15. And there I stayed.
Alright. It is now Watcher's turn.
Just pretty happy where it's at.
Alright. And it becomes Rail's turn.
All right. So, it's still over there. It hasn't hidden again yet.
Nope.
All right. So, oh, good. It is in range for all sorts of lovely things. Rail, after seeing what happened with Grigum, is not going to chance getting into melee range of this thing yet. But he is going to use a bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okay.
which is a range of 60 feet. Cast it at second level.
You will reveal yourself from hiding if you cast a spell.
Oh, he does?
I
Alright.
mean, you kind of waving your arms around and chanting.
Fair enough. Okay, can I attempt to approach it without revealing myself?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Alright, so I will attempt this.
Yeah, this is to represent you moving stealthily through the shadows and stuff.
That is a 16. I'm not rolling well today.
Okay.
Okay, puts me right up against it.
Alrighty.
Alright, I am going to cast Booming Blade using the Raven's Talon.
Alrighty.
So make a melee attack with a weapon.
Yep. It is aware of you.
It is?
watched you walk up. Yeah, it rolled
Son of
a let's see here. 22 on its perception check versus your 16.
Fair enough. I've been rolling terribly today.
Yeah, I
I should
wonder
really-
what that's like.
Yeah. Whatever. So, attack. Roll high, please. Okay, that's fairly high. That is a 16 plus casting modifier. Where's my casting modifier? Where the hell's my casting modifier? Oh, 16 plus 8. So 24 on the attack roll.
That'll hit.
Alright. I do not have... I don't get sneak attack damage against it, but whatever. So it takes 1d4 plus 8. Is that right?
You activated it so it uses your spellcasting modifier for damage.
So it takes 1d4 plus 4 damage. Suddenly actually find and roll a d4.
Plus the booming blade effect, which is I
Plus the
believe
booming blade.
1d8
So it takes...
or 2d8.
Ooh! It takes 8 damage from the attack itself. That's 8
I think only
piercing
2d8
damage, I guess?
It moves. Sounds like,
Yeah, it then takes 1d8 thunder damage, and it'll take... Yeah, the 2d8 is if it moves.
Okay.
So that is 5 damage from the booming blade.
Okay.
And then... God, the roll 20 does not deal well with booming blade. Yeah, it's sheathed in booming energy. If it moves before then, blah 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 blah. So if it moves willingly before my next turn,
Yep.
it takes 2d8 thunder damage. And then I had to use up all of my movement to get over there, I believe. So I am going to use a bonus action to cast. Yeah, divine weapon. No, spiritual weapon. Whatever it's called.
Okay.
And that one is going to roll to attack.
Where does the
whatever.
spiritual weapon manifest?
I'm
Just
gonna
draw a
say
little square.
Yeah, I'm gonna say directly behind it. Let me draw that. So, bam. That's
Okay.
a spiritual weapon right there. And it is a matching dagger. So effectively, floating, semi-transparent Raven's Crest. Raven's Crest? Is that the name of the weapon?
Raven's Talon?
Raven's Talon. I don't know if the Raven's Crest came from. My brain is a jumbled place right now.
I was about to say, please stay out of my notes.
That is a not good attack roll. That did not roll good. That is a total of 17 on the attack.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay. So it's another 1d8 plus 4. That is another 6 damage. All right, and that's the end of Rail's turn.
Okay. Ingrid, you're up.
So, Ingrid does a short magical invocation in Elvish, crosses her wrist in front of her, and casts Hold Monster. It's a saving throw of Wisdom 17.
That's a 10. So,
Okay, so
Hold Monster would paralyze it, right?
it's paralyzed, and at the end of each of its turns, it can make another Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 1 second, please. Make an insight check, please.
Sure. 10.
10? I didn't hear what you said.
I rolled a 10.
Okay. It looks like the spell takes a hold.
Okay,
you can't see it, but I'm squinting my eyes pretty hard here.
I'm pretty good with where I'm at, actually, so that's it for my turn.
Okay. Ivana's turn. She sees Rail literally run into danger. She will go 5, 10, 15, 20. Take a swing at the creature with her vicious longsword. That's a natural 20. Hey, Ivana finally got a natural 20.
Yay!
So this is her vicious longsword will then proc, which means in addition to the +5, it does an additional 7 damage. I can't roll this many dice. Hold on. Okay, spells. So she's burning up her second, third level. So that's 48 plus an extra one from the thing being undead for 5d8. An extra 1d8 from the base, that is 68. And then that is doubled. So she rolls 12d8. plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, how do I want to do this?
Wow.
Obviously, the secret was to put Rail in danger.
For
I
those of you,
guess.
so chat, since you can't see it, Mavana critted, smited, rolled 73 damage.
Jeebus.
And 1 second, checking something. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have vulnerability. I thought for a second it had vulnerability to radiant.
That would have been just
So
even more so.
she approaches. She sees the creature raising a claw to strike Rail down. Her sword just ignites in fire, and in just like a single stroke, she cuts it from its hip all the way up to its shoulder. There is like a momentary pause because as just holy fire consumes its body.
She went full Susan Ivanova on this bitch.
Could someone please roll me 1d10?
On it.
1d10. Oh, okay.
7.
7? Good to know. Thank you.
That's not ominous at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just was like, I am death incarnate. Like, and I'll be the last living thing you will ever see.
Ingrid,
God sent me.
of all the players, you are the one with the most experience with undead, I would say, correct?
Probably.
Make me a religion check.
Okay. It keeps going off the edge. Okay. 1 sec. I'm going to just manually let the dice stop on the notebook. Okay, that is a 3.
Okay.
The dice don't roll that good when they're stopped by stuff manually, but I keep forgetting to bring a roller up here. So, oh well. Gotta roll those low numbers sometime, right?
We all got
Yeah.
to sometime. Da, 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 da.
So we're packing this place up. What are we doing, guys?
I'm gonna get out from behind that pillar.
So
Yes,
you'll
well.
notice now that the fight is over, there are 4 doorways on 2 on either side at the back end of the hall.
Okay. Just to be clear, that wasn't from us. That's not Izzet.
It didn't seem like an Izzet sort of thing.
Nope.
Nirvana, how are
no
you
idea
doing?
what that was.
Ugar,
It's like
you
she's
doing good back there?
panting, like cleans her blade, puts it away, and she looks over at Ralph. I'm okay, priest.
Alright.
So, Ingrid, since you're standing next to one of the doors, you can see they're actually bars, not like a single solid door.
Okay, time to look in.
You see 2 raised portions of the wall within, and a slight protrusion of mushroom around the corner.
Hey, Luger, you okay?
There's like, that thing was fucking scary.
Yeah, I know. It's like, we gotta handle that.
Yeah, I'm going to use this die from now on. These things have been rolling.
There are always so many old labs that need decommissioning.
Luger's like, well, I mean, we need to get 2 samples of metal, 3 samples of crystal, and then like there's some items that need to be checked to see if they're still here.
Yeah. Items, you say?
Yeah. Oh, and there's a pair of double doors at the far end of the hallway.
Is this door open or is it locked? that I'm at?
It's open. Like you put your hand on it and it swings open.
Ingrid's gonna explore, but she's gonna be taking it nice and easy, like she's kind of resting while she's exploring.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So what is Ingrid doing then? Okay.
Actually, I guess I need to kind of take a look at the wall sections first, see what they look like.
Okay, so where are you moving to and what are you checking?
Actually, I want to examine the wall sections from where I'm at first, since.
Oh, okay. Make a perception check for me.
Watcher's gonna come over and help. Watcher got 18. I got 11.
Okay, so they resemble 10-foot wide panels that look like they either slide forward, down, up, or to one of the sides. It could be a doorway.
Huh.
How many doorways does this place have? I mean, these are kind of confusing configurations.
It is. Rail is going to cast Invisible Mage Hand,
Okay.
just to have it handy. Just kind of like, I know it's only got a time of 1 minute, but
Mhm.
every time it runs out, he's going to just keep recasting it until I say otherwise.
Okay.
If you all don't mind, I think this smells like a trapped room.
I'm going to actually start doing Detect Magic as a ritual while they explore.
Okay.
Okay, so Rail is going to send his hand into the room and poke these things.
The walls? Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm actually not sure. Like, how can he just attempt to detect any traps?
Ingrid's already done that, but sure.
Yeah. I mean, I think it can't hurt to do more, but
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I don't know. I just have these visions of horrible spike traps and explosions.
I mean, it is an Izzet facility.
That is perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
23.
23. Looking at the area immediately in front of the plate, you can see some slight scrape marks along the ground, heading towards the northern wall.
Wait. Like here or
Yes.
moreover?
There are some
Okay.
scrape marks here that are in a line towards this wall.
Right.
Like something scraped along the metal floor, heading in the direction of that wall.
Right, with these panels. Interesting. And we don't have any knowledge of what traps might already be here.
Do you have any blueprints for your facility?
Luger starts looking through the stack of papers. It's like, I got orders to retrieve crystal samples. I got orders to retrieve metal samples. I have orders to retrieve, if they're still here, items. But no blueprints. Sorry.
Of course.
What are
not.
those items in case, we need to help look for them?
Does not say. Just says retrieve any existing or remaining items of arcane potency.
Okay.
Alright. Cast Minor Illusion here.
Okay.
To create an illusion of a little mannequin thing with a poster on its chest saying Target.
Okay.
And
Nothing
Also-
happens.
you gotta go for the low-hanging fruit sometime. Ivana, I don't suppose you would mind checking this out for me, would you?
She looks at his, if you want. Let's see here. So 5, 10.
Carefully, if you don't mind.
She kind of like, okay. Let me do a couple quick
I was
rolls.
gonna move in next to her.
Because she's a paladin, not a rogue.
Yeah, well,
I mean, sometimes it's hard to tell with her.
that
Oh,
too,
yeah.
and
Okay.
that's why I have healing spells.
Ivana steps onto this panel. There is an audible click, and the panel to the south pushes forward in a sudden 10-foot rush. So she needs to make a dexterity saving throw. +2. She does not make that. The
Shoot.
panel slams into her and slams her against the wall. She takes 12 bludgeoning damage. And, like, ah!
Oh dear. Well, let's help with that. Going to drop a cure wounds on her.
Alright, how much does that heal?
That heals up.
And she will move back off of the,
Oh my god. 6.
Okay.
I'm rolling like garbage today. Alright.
The panel then
Oh.
immediately retracts back to the wall.
Interesting. Alright, let's see if I can disarm this then. And yeah, so from where I am and with the mage hand,
Mm-hmm.
can I... Well, first off, can I note, like, is there anything special about the place where she stepped?
There was a click where she stepped, so there's probably a pressure plate there.
Okay. Push down with the mage hand on it?
Mage Chain can only exert 5 pounds of force. There's no
Yep.
click, nothing happens.
I think
Alright.
in this edition.
Alright then. So, weight traps. That's just lovely. Is there anything... Like, so there's no obvious components or anything like that. I can't, like, mess with it while the plate is not out.
Make an investigation roll as you're investigating the trigger mechanism.
Okay, in that case, can I cast guidance on myself?
Yeah, you're doing this pretty quick.
Alright, so... Breaking out the tools. That is... how does a 26 do ya?
26. With the help of the mage hand, you manage to pry up the floor plating, see the little lever that triggers when weight presses on it, and use one of the little long parts of your thieves' tools to kind of dislodge that lever.
Interesting. So there's one trap.
Be right back.
one
I'm
trap
casting a spell
probably...
anyway.
Alright. Is everyone ready to proceed? There's probably more traps in this room, which implies there's something worth finding at the end of it.
Vana like, okay.
Alright.
You doing all right?
I don't suppose anyone has anything heavy they might be able to...
Wait, hold on,
for a moment.
Ivana, are you all right?
She's actually looking pretty hurt.
Oh, she is? I thought she was...
Yeah, she got hit hard. She's currently at 47 over 676.
In that case, I'm going to upcast Cure Wounds on her.
Just FYI.
Yeah, 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Alright.
3d8 plus 4, so we can get her into fighting fit. and not have her meat shield the rest of the traps. That's 8. Plus 4 is 12. Plus 7 is 19. Plus 4 is 23 healing.
All right, she's almost back up to full at this point. It's like
Okay.
she takes a full breath. Like, you notice now that she has been taking very shallow breaths because of the cracked and broken ribs from getting punched in the chest by a metal fist, and then being slammed against a wall probably didn't help much either.
Right. Mavana, whatever we're paying you, we need.
I get a 4-year deferment on my obligations.
Yes, well, we'll have to figure out a way to turn that into a raise. Now let's see if we can get through this room without anyone else getting harmed.
Anna, are your obligations tied directly to the Corvino family or to the Greater Orzhov Guild?
To the Corvinos.
Interesting. That's all I wondered. And Ingrid goes back to doing her ritual.
Then I'm going to need to have a talk with my mother. All right. So basically there's one panel here, another panel here. I can't. Why is the ping not working? It's a good bet that one of these next two is trapped, possibly all of them.
You have disabled this one.
Oh, like the whole thing?
Yeah, it was all connected to a single trigger, and you disconnected that trigger.
All right, and this setup looks roughly the same.
Yes, although there are make a perception roll.
All right. That's a natural 1, but I have a passive of 23.
I'll allow it. You see scratch marks on the floor
20.
here that are pointing towards the doorway.
See, now if I were particularly bloody-minded Izzet, what I would do is build a smaller trap in front, and then once people think they've got the hang of the trap, build a similar but worse trap beyond it. So I'm going to suggest, Mivan, if you wouldn't mind backing out of the room.
Yes, priest. And she'll take a step back and move to Ingrid's side.
Alright.
I'm going to remove Watcher because he's back under my cloak.
Okay.
This would be much easier if I were an acrobat.
I mean, Grickum's probably a pretty good acrobat. He got in trouble for performing too much.
This is true, but Ingrid, Griggum, I don't suppose you could try to get past this next 4 spaces of flooring without touching the floor, could you? There's most likely another pressure plate.
Brigham cracks his knuckles, twirls his staff, which is at this point reduced back to normal size, and is like,
Yeah.
watch me.
I imagine him like cracking his toes too.
Yeah, like probably. And a part of me wants to say, like, what area do I need to avoid?
I think
avoid?
this 2x2 most likely. There may be something else around the other side that we can't see. Be
So
careful.
basically, this segment. Okay, like, so Griggum just kind of marches right up and peeks around the
let's
corner.
back out here.
Right. There is a iron bar door set into the wall. From your current angle, you can't see much of the room past it.
Fair enough. It's like, you just want me to take a quick look around the other side?
Well, if you can get past that area that might be a pressure plate, I'm wondering if you might be able to trigger it without putting yourself in harm's way.
Ah.
I mean, like in case it goes out further than 10 feet?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I start rummaging through my own equipment. It's like, let's see. No. Huh. Huh.
Fairdeer could just crawl. Hey, where's Fairdeer?
I will need to have a talk with you later, honey.
Okay. I thought that, like, as a group, we would notice he's not there. So.
It's fine.
I got nothing. I'm just gonna jump over.
Good luck.
Make an acrobatics check for me.
Can I just be a little over the top and just like do like a triangle jump, quote unquote? Like
Sure.
wall to wall to wall.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely
Be
need an
awesome.
acrobatics check for that.
yeah. Alrighty. Like, here we go. Alright. You do some quick math. 25.
25? Yeah, you easily make that. Where are you landing at?
I'd say about here-ish. It's like
Alright.
kind of just like
I'm going to go ahead and move it. As you land,
yep. Sorry. Yeah, I
Damn
was in
it.
the middle of
as you land, there is a click. The panel on the wall swings upward to latch into place against the bend in the wall. Hold on, I can't draw stuff while that's here.
Oh boy.
So there is now a panel here. Oh, damn it. Draw a shape.
Grigum, if I just got you
And
killed,
I
I'm
need you
dead.
to make a dexterity saving throw.
Son of a bitch.
I need to double check something.
As the ballista that you now see through the bars fires its arrow or bolt.
Is it?
Haha. Okay, he's like, so I have evasion. He's like, which more or less is like, hey, if you're supposed to take half damage, take no damage. And he's
Yep.
like, so yeah. But nonetheless, I'm making my deck save now. Okay, so 24.
24?
Yes, it's like
Okay.
16 plus 8. It's like
And you have evasion, so you barely manage to duck down as the giant bolt from the siege weapon fires through the doorway, and everyone in the hallway sees the head and maybe the first foot of a giant ballista shaft break through the opening about maybe a foot and a half into the hallway.
I'm okay.
Well, very glad to hear that.
There is a moment, and then a click, and then the panel swings back into position with a giant-ass ballista bolt sticking out of it.
I'd like to think that instead of just ducking down, he like Neo bends backwards and slams his head into the panel. Instead,
Aw.
like just like half Neo, half Jackie Chan. Like,
All right. From what we could see, when the panel swung out, was there another trap behind it?
No, it just looked like there was an armature moving it.
All right. Well, that's interesting.
I guess just let me know when Detect Magic finishes.
Yeah,
and we
10
go.
minutes, like, to cast
The while.
it. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to move over here and just stomp.
And as you step there, there is a click,
No, you
I need
fool!
you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well,
Do I need
crap.
to do it again?
How did it reload?
You triggered a
No,
different
there's
trap.
more than one. It's like,
Different fucking trap. Okay. Pardon my language. Alright.
do I need to roll as well?
No.
Okay.
That is a 10.
10? You
Can I aid
take...
him?
Not really. You
Uh,
take a 1... Wow, I rolled 2 ones. Fuck you, die. You rolled 2 bludgeoning damage as the wall springs out and hits you, pushing you back 5 feet.
that is fucking,
Okay,
what
this
is it,
trap
night
is already
trap?
And there would normally be a click and a second trap going off here, but you disabled that, so yeah.
Alright.
This is some night trap BS here.
Nobody particularly needs that trap door intact for any particular reason, do they?
No.
Alright then. I'm going to just produce flame, produce flame, produce flame. Burn the sucker down.
The metal trap, okay.
Oh, I think you said it was a wooden door.
No, it's metal.
Panel, rather. Okay.
No, it's a metal panel. It looks like the rest of the wall.
Alright.
I mean, you heat it enough to do some serious damage to it. It's probably not going to function properly for a while.
Okay. Sometimes you just have to cut loose. Alright. I'm going to attempt to move over here.
Okay, there's a click, but nothing happens because the ballista hasn't been reloaded.
Alright. I am going to carefully inspect this whole door thing for any additional traps.
Alright. It looks like just a door with bars. Make a investigation roll
That I can do.
as you're poking around and checking it for traps.
Yeah. Note, I am not touching it. I am not physically touching it. I have a mage hand for that. Alright, and I will cast Guidance, because why the heck wouldn't you?
Okay.
That is 19 plus 6, 25.
Okay. You don't find any traps. You do, however, find that it is locked.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to unlock.
Alright, go ahead and
with
make a
the mage
lockpick roll.
Alright, I believe that would be...
Dexterity plus proficiency if you're proficient in lockpicks.
which
or
I
thieves'
am.
tools.
And I do have thieves' tools, and I can use them with my mage hand. So yeah, as far as Grigum can see, it's just floating lockpicks. Because why not? That is 23 plus 4 is 27.
Door
No,
clicks
26.
and unlocks.
Okay. Carefully swing open.
Door opens.
Peek inside without stepping on the floor.
You look inside, there is a ballista that has fired its bolt and a freaking huge-ass mushroom in the misty area. Like, this
Alright.
entire area has a lot of the same mist that is normally outside in the rot farm in here. There is a door about 5 feet down from you that looks similar to this one.
Okay.
Right here-ish.
Yes. I'm going to carefully step through the doorway.
Okay.
And yeah, is it possible for Ale to just be like very carefully testing his weight, and if it's click, duck back?
Yeah.
Okay. So he is going to use the invisible mage hand to attempt to open the door.
It's
Got
locked.
your cane, so maybe you can lean on your cane on a spot.
Truth.
It's
I'm
locked.
Scrooge McDucking it up in here. All right. Use the mage hand to attempt to unlock.
Are Are we talking like pogos?
Pogo
You know what, at this
sticking
point,
it.
Yeah, pogo
Rail's
sticking.
had a trying day.
Uh,
Alright,
fine.
so attempt to unlock with guidance. That is 16 plus 4 is a dirty 20.
Unlocked.
Attempt to open.
Door swings open.
Alright. So there's another door in here, and quite a lot of mushroom. Slowly.
Ingrid,
move
your
and
spell
peek in.
finishes.
So I think it's got a 30-foot, so I'm gonna go. Hey, is it safe to go in there? Should I,
Uh,
help y'all look for stuff?
Don't touch the walls, but the floor appears safe. And I
Inside
don't
this
know what I'm looking at.
Inside this room, a large mushroom glows and radiates a hot energy, basking in the light of two mounds of reddish copper crystals that are faintly illuminated from within.
What'd you
Copper
find?
crystals, you said?
Look at that. Yeah, we got crystals on the checklist.
Are these crystals dangerous?
No.
Which is it speak for like not unless like so long as you handle it properly. No, they're not dangerous.
How big do they look?
The two crystal growths are maybe 3 foot tall each.
More than 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to just try to check out the room for traps as much as I can before I actually step in, and then step in.
All right. You have a passive of 22. You said, yeah. You don't see
I
any
do.
traps.
Okay.
That
Step
said,
in.
I
Make a
would probably
Constitution
be
saving
wary
throw.
about yeah.
Is
I was
Ingrid
gonna say,
detecting
yeah.
any magic?
No
Constitution
visible
saving
magic.
Ingrid detecting any magic if she's not separated by stone?
She is seeing a glow of evocation coming from within.
What does a 6 do for you
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
on the Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay,
Location of the crystals?
does Rail know that he just took a Constitution saving throw?
No.
Okay. So, does Rail feel weird or anything?
No. Maybe a little hungry. It's almost
There's
lunchtime.
evocation magic coming from these crystals. They're supposed to take a sample of them, right? Is there any evocation magic coming from the mushrooms?
The
Wait, really?
mushrooms
And then-
are not radiating magic themselves, but they're definitely being bathed in some sort of magical energy.
So y'all don't have to
Which-
carry these things out, right?
At which point Grigum is like, "Wait, really? There's evocation magic?" And he pulls out his wand of magic detection and casts it on himself. Oh yeah, so there is. I'm like,
Okay. Do we have any way of carrying these things? I don't want to just shove it into my backpack.
Oh,
So they just have to take samples, right?
yeah, we just need a little bit of it. Luger
Yeah.
goes through his pack and pulls out like a it's like a purse, a small leather purse, and he'll pass it to whoever is closest to take it. It's like just
What
like
do these things do?
this is used to do you know what a pyroconverger is?
yes.
No.
This is used to as the base material for its power source.
Oh, and y'all are just leaving it here?
Well, I mean, we kind of need to clear out the area apparently, and so some samples got left behind, and then you ever like leave something in like the cold box for a bit, and you come back and it's way bigger than you remember it being?
These weren't supposed to be big.
Not initially, but you leave something alone for 500 years, and well, time makes fools of us all.
Yeah, it does. And Ingrid gets out her sketchbook and starts sketching the crystals because she's going to have to go explain this to Valora.
All right.
Really?
So-
and here I thought,
Sorry,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
thought.
I was going to say, and here I thought time made skeletons of us all. I was like,
No, sometimes zombies.
well,
Our erstwhile,
skeletons
our
are still,
liches are.
yeah, but like even still, even liches are just a bunch of skeletons, right? On occasion, like eventually,
No! No!
like they do
What?
just become just a floating head, skull, right? It's like,
That is not how it works at all.
no, so they don't rot.
I mean, they're rod-id, but no, they keep their form.
Right, and the most basic form is a skeleton, right?
I mean, look at Valora. She's 5,000 years old and she's not a skeleton.
Oop. Oh wait, yeah.
Did you just say who?
No, the one who's
I'm
throwing a
kidding.
party tonight. You did seem pretty stressed, Rail. Do you want to go to a party?
Rail didn't say who. Rail said, "Did you just say who?"
Yeah, and then she was like, Rail, you look pretty stressed. Did you want to go to a party?
Rail looks kind of reddish right now as he's standing between these two crystal
Yeah.
mounds.
We'll see how it goes. So how do we take a sample of these again?
Hit it with something? I guess?
Okay. I'm going to cast Shillelagh and smack one of them with my cane.
Cool. What's your AC?
Dexterity save.
My AC?
Yeah.
Well, okay. The people who should know what they're doing here told me these things aren't dangerous.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we know what we're doing. We're not gonna
Wow.
touch it.
Uh,
That's why I'm in the hallway still.
and then you have no cleric or rogue because he's both. So that's an
Guess
AC of
what?
17.
17?
Guess what? You have a monk.
Yeah, you got a
there's
sword.
like a visible gout of fire as you crack the crystal with the staff. A good-sized chunk of it falls off, and you manage to avoid getting hit by a burst of flame.
Did I do that normally with the fire thing? Is that where the pyro thing comes in?
That was a little unexpectedly exciting.
Sometimes.
All right, how much are we getting paid for this again?
Paid?
Right then. So over the spy's murmur. You remember how I said how we weren't taking on any more jobs without a contract?
It's Grigum's cousin, and you didn't argue either.
I was a little distracted.
Look, we do a lot of things for family. He's like, I had to sit through a boring meeting for yours. Like,
You were laughing your green ass off.
So are we on broadcast mode, or are we sending it out to everyone when we do it separately?
I figured we were just on conference call with the spy's murmurs.
At this point, I'm giving y'all a conference call mode.
Okay.
Just because y'all refuse to acknowledge that you have to send messages individually.
Dang it.
yeah. like,
Forgetting
and
is the problem.
You got the crystal?
plus,
How
There's
many
two
do you
crystals
need?
in here.
Just a sample. We're starting a new seed.
All right, how much would you say these things are worth?
I mean, to the right person, maybe 900 gold.
All right, hey Ingrid. I don't suppose you'd want to put one of these into the vault.
No, but I have a vial if you wanted to put a piece in a vial. Seed them like you can grow the crystals?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Oh, you pour fire into it.
I mean, have you never
That
grown
we can
crystals
do.
before?
Ba-dee-dee, ba-dee-da. Did I disconnect? Did y'all disconnect? Can anyone hear me? Yep, disconnected. Hey guys, we disconnected. We'll be right back. Test.
Oh, dang it.
Test.
It's almost 3.
Hoobajuba.
It is. Welcome back.
Okay. Alright. So, stream is still dead.
No, dang it.
It's reconnecting. See, the weird thing is you would think when this happens my CPU would slam up, but it drops.
Very
Still think
weird.
you need to look at the network piece because it's really cheap to get a new network card.
I mean, like, I go from like 40% CPU use to 10. Alright, we're back live. They can hear us.
Okay.
Oh god, they can hear us! They can see us! Run!
So I was
we've all
asking,
converted to
what
Scientology.
their sample case looks like, because I have vials, but I don't know what they're putting the samples in. What did it look like they're
literally
using?
a brown leather bag, like you would use to carry your
okay.
coins in.
I'm going to move up to pass rail a couple vials and a tinderbox to set the vials inside.
All right, so let's take another couple of samples a little bit more carefully this time.
Maybe you can grow them in our lab for fun.
I don't think these are the kind of things you have for fun. It's like,
profit then?
maybe. It's like, maybe we can create our own generator out of evocation crystals. I don't know. We'll have to talk to some Izzet about it.
We have to talk to Izzet anyway about some like explosives soon.
Yeah, but anyhow.
I don't know if you needed me to make the save, Yernos.
Oh, you broke off a crystal?
No, I went in the room to give him
yes,
the
please
sample
make a
thing.
constitution save.
Only a 9.
9? Okay, good to know.
Back to rolling bad. Oh well.
What's that like?
Oh, you know very well that is the usual for me. I just had a very small vacation from it.
Alright, so y'all have collected samples of the crystal.
Ingrid takes the
Okay.
tinderbox back and she keeps it at her belt so she can keep an eye on it in a pouch.
Okay. The crystal is hot to the touch.
Well, that's something at least. All right,
Not burning hot, but like warm cup of coffee hot.
Interesting. So we've got the samples. Let's get out of here.
No,
Next,
we got like 3 different crystals we need samples of.
Right, we're done with these crystals.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. How about next time you take the sample?
Okay.
At least I can try to catch Valora before her party and show her the crystals.
All right. So next up, getting Rail out of there. So let's check this next door. As long as
Ravana, have you ever been to a ball?
I've stood guard at one before. As you look into this hallway, there is an overgrowth of plant material and several dead bodies scattered around the floor. 1 second.
Right then.
Out of curiosity, these are the corpses, right?
Yes.
And I say corpses, you said what, like remains of corpses?
Dead bodies.
Bodies.
How many did I list?
You get some that are stacked. Like there are 3 on
looks
this one.
Oh,
I have a field of view. Were there supposed to be people dead in here?
Ingrid, make a nature check for me.
Okay. 19.
19. You recognize this plant as one that is used in rot farms. It is known as a corpse flower. A plant that draws life, energy, sustenance, and growing power from dead bodies.
And that's on the corpses?
The vines of the plant that you can just barely see the yellow flower of around the corner are entwined and threaded through the corpses on the ground.
Guys, stay back. Those might be a little more mobile.
Really?
I think I might have
More mobile than
just what we need for
corpses.
this. I want to cast the spell.
You want to
And
cast
that
the
spell is-
spell?
Yeah. Let's see, that spell is...
You're casting brawling.
That spell is Storm Sphere.
Ooh. Okay.
So yeah,
Sounds fun.
see, I need a... This is a... Yeah, I can definitely make a 20-foot radius, like... So, I'm just gonna draw the circle. Not the rectangle. Yeah, I have no idea how to do polygons. I do not use this app enough. This
And,
area.
Yeah, on Josh
Yeah.
shape, you
Yeah.
just hold Alt to do the circle.
Okay. I mean, it's there.
Okay.
Essentially, a 20-foot radius sphere of whirling air springs into existence around a point I choose within range.
Mm-hmm.
It's wherever. It's just going to be here. Each creature in the sphere, when it appears or that ends its turn there, must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
It's the whole sphere is difficult terrain, and then until the spell ends, the bonus action, I can choose lightning to leap out and strike a creature that is within 60 feet of the center, not even in the sphere. If it's in the sphere, though, I have advantage on the attack, and if it hits, they take 46 lightning damage.
Okay, well, this is a hostile action, so we are going to roll initiative then because this functions in an initiative order.
Yep.
Oh dear. Alright.
Another
Oh,
heads
God.
up. It's 3.
Yep, we got one more hour.
Hmm.
11 to
Oh.
12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2. Oh, no, wait,
Probably
it's 3.
have one more hour, but
Yeah, no, actually, we're
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll pick up next week with this
With
fight.
combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's a combat that y'all know what y'all are going into.
Of course.
Well, we know it's a man-eater.
Pre-
Hopefully it'll be attractive.
Feed me!
She's a
Feed me! Oh,
Alright.
I should
Hey, none of
stream-
us died this time. That's an improvement.
That I
Yeah.
am really pissed off that the flayed man had such a poor showing, but it's okay.
Just throw 6 of them against us next time.
No,
Please don't.
no, no, it's okay. I mean, I had you roll that D10 after the combat for a reason. I had fun. Did y'all have fun?
Oh no.
I did have fun.
I had fun. I don't know if next time I'll have fun, but this time was fun.
Excellent. Every time should be at least a little bit fun and a little bit terrifying.
Sure.
Mission accomplished. Hey everyone, Thanks for joining us today. If you celebrate Easter, have a happy Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, have a happy half-price candy day. Either way, take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. Meryl, say the line.
Please take care of yourself, take care of each other, and do what a polite werewolf would do. Like and subscribe.
We got a cone?
When people tell me you're going to regret that in the morning, I sleep in until noon because I'm a problem solver.
I like that. I really like that. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for please like, subscribe, comment, and share with a friend. If you're watching this on Twitch, thanks for joining us for our live show. We hope you enjoyed it. Please consider following or even subbing if you want to. We are currently working on building up our reward system for people to sub, or such as having access to the little dragon hoarding mode. Zizwa, show them the emote. Did I go dead? Oh, there we go. Thank you, love. It's tiny and adorable, and it's the dragon from the top of the GM's Brew logo.
By Yara April.
Yep. I can never remember how to pronounce their name. The Patreon is now live. We will be putting our Patreon information as well as Ko-Fi information if you wish to financially support the stream or for some reason encourage us. I don't know why anyone in the right mind would do this, but I recognize that some people want to.
Hey, we encourage ourselves as well.
Yeah. If you join the Patreon at the $5 level, you'll get access to our one-shots, which are pre-game streams or character introduction streams. You will also get access to the Patreon exclusive archive of Chat and Chill, which is our weekly Friday show where we hang around with each other and talk about whatever we want to. And yeah, at the $10 level, one of us will read your name at the end of this stream. In fact, this is the time we would be doing it, right now. Your name could be being read out loud by me, or Demage, or Tux.
Or...
But not Meryl. Meryl's not allowed to read names.
Hey!
Alright. Hey, you
Apparently, I'm not either, so don't worry.
No, you just don't have to. Wink, wink. Hey, we're done. So, hey, thanks. If you want to help us, stick around after the show where I run a commercial or two, because it also puts a little money. And the money that will go towards, getting character art updates or character art done, or paying the D&D Beyond subscriptions, stuff like that.
Oh, hey, whichever episode, if we get to go to the event, can we give away dice that day?
I'm not going to say no to you. We're actually starting to get more people in the chat, so maybe. Hey, guess what? Show's over.
Yeah. We survived for now.
And now we're muted.